Can you guys say something so I can get a level check?
Cars.
Wow,
Bananas.
you are super duper quiet. Well, the game is super duper loud. I swear, if I'm going to continue to use this camera position, I'm going to need to get a green screen behind me so it doesn't look like I live in a pigsty. It's not, it's actually quite tidy, but for some reason, web cameras make everything look messy, and I don't know why. So I've just got a little shelf behind me with some sort of bits and bobs, as you do. And I should turn on that light. There we go. Oh, yes.
Ah, crap.
So, I hope we are all awesome. I know I am.
Welcome back, DJ.
Oh, stop talking. Button 2, enter house.
Whiffle, whiffle, whiffle.
Oh, they just don't shut up. Just. Oh, and there goes the music. There's my copyright stuck. I'm not talking. No, shut up, game. God.
Stream name refers to GTA.
Oh well, I'll fix. Bugger. Of course it does.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Well, this is what the big streamers, they don't do it themselves. They've got a guy who does that. Right, stream mode on. Radio off. Right, let me go and just update the stream title. And I guess you guys can join my convoy. Try, and I'll see you in a sec.
Probably.
There we go. That should hopefully be good. I'll get into the chair. Hopefully I have a whole convoy full of people. Great big convoy. We can drive through the night. I am in a convoy. Wait, really? Right, so also, I've got some car perks. Available points 4. I don't have very many. I did have a quick look, by the way, so important things to do. Make sure you do all your wheel spins. Make sure you spend all your car perks, because you get them just for driving around. And I kind of forgot, so I probably have tons of outstanding ones. I think you have all done the taxis and the rentals ones, and they just earn you money. So literally they just constantly earn you cash for doing absolutely nothing at all, which is always good. Why are you being naughty, Dora? Horizon Convoy, button 3. What's that, triangle? It is triangle. I just have shower at the moment.
Yeah, bear with.
And I have 9 wheel
Just increase the
spins.
stage of fucking up stuff in my case.
15 spins, oh god. I'm sure the Forza guys thought this was exciting. It's not. It's just really not. This is just...
Is it ad nauseum, tedium, and so forth?
Well, I've unlocked a thingy, and I've unlocked a jumper, and I've unlocked a shirt, and I've unlocked a Ford Fiesta. I nearly unlocked a Warthog, but instead I got a cowbell. Some shorts. Oh, I can wear some inappropriate shorts. Oh, well that's nice. Ooh, I got a 311 Lotus. So I noticed this playing. Oh, 40,000 credits. Depending on which car I drive. Ooh, Viper SR10. Now that's nice. massive depending on what car I drive is how much I get thrown around. So I tried one of the Ferraris, and my God, I am just like a ragdoll. Wait, I've got an Impreza. I've got 2 of those now.
Wait, what?
I think one was just unlocked something, and then I got one on the free thing. Okay, I need to drive to my. So I have got the handbrake, and we'll go over that in a second. But there's a distinct chance I am going to be going to automatic gears, because very little chance of being able to change gears and fiddle with the handbrake, because I'm not a rally driver. Just a pretend rally driver. No, you can't ship. I'm not strapped in. Don't ship me around. Right. So hopefully as well, my barn finds should have all unlocked since the last stream as well. So I think now I've only got 1 barn find left. If that, I think I might actually be done. Barn finds. No, I have got 4 more barn finds to go. No, 3 more.
Hey, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
And then I got the
Telling Nan
generic
she
car
needs
that
something
means
small to drive
the
down
game
to the
didn't stream
shops.
the car in
She could
time.
drive this inside and all the way down the cat food aisle.
And I've got my GT40, which is an astounding. Oh wait, oh my God, the GT40 still isn't done. What's that, like a 2-week unlock or something?
Is it a real-time thing?
It might only be when you're in game, I'm guessing. So, regarding money, make sure the difficulty is cranked up as high as you like it. Like, the higher the difficulty, the more money you get. So I am going to go with an automatic gearbox. Manual clutch, no I don't think so. Because I've now got the handbrake. Which I tried for about 4 seconds.
How much money should we be aiming for?
Just more, because then you can buy whatever you like, rather than going, I can't afford it. You just go, yep, I'll have it. But, for example, you should put your driver tire difficulty on unbeatable, because I usually play on highly skilled, which I can sometimes beat. But that takes, so if you put the driver tires on new racer, you get 45% extra credits. If you put it on unbeatable, you get 85% extra. And there are no driver tires in this at all, so ta-da! So you get, it's literally free money. And we can't use rewind, so you can turn that off too. I think you still get the teleport function, though to be quite frank, if you're using that, you're last anyway. And that's the next, so that I've got it now at plus 100%, so I will get double cash for everything I do, and I haven't actually made the game any more difficult at all.
Still spinning.
Oh, how many have you got to spin?
Something like 30.
I had 19. And I did unlock a couple of things. So I've got an Impreza to sell. I don't know if I can trade cars to you guys, though. I suspect what I could do is I could put a car up for auction at a silly price and you immediately buy it. I don't know if there's just an easy way to do it. I said, because Fail Race, I feel like I'm a long way back from the steering wheel. What they do is they do stuff like, we're going to have a race, it's going to be a Class D race. But what we'll do is we'll buy each other cars. They bought them the worst Class Ds that they could possibly find, or Class Cs. And then you draw straws for which one you get. So you can't do one that's too bad, because you might end up with that one. So yeah, things like that, quite fun. But I mean, honestly, we've got just ludicrous amounts to unlock in this game. Okay, why can't I select the map? There we go. So yeah, I've actually got a little trackball now, so I can actually navigate the map. There's just so much. I was doing the speed camera stuff, which is quite fun. Have you done any of those, Schalke?
I've done a few.
So I did a few.
Mostly by accident.
And then it went, you're so brilliant, let's unlock hundreds more. Have you got, oh, damn it, did I meant to set a whatchamacallit for everyone. button is that? Group route is 3. Is that square? Nope. Triangle? Did you get a, have you got a route there, Schalke? No, yes?
Point to draft, back drift. Yes, a green waypoint.
Oh. Yeah, now this is one thing I haven't worked out, whether it's a bug or me being stupid. I have a set of custom controls, which are the default controls. The only thing I've changed is the handbrake. And for some reason, it just sticks to the default one. So I have to select custom wheel profile 1. I don't know why every time it does that. This handbrake is so pointless, but it's awesome.
In 100 meters, turn left.
Oh, that was just the super wheel spins. Now I have 19 regular wheel
Oh.
spins to go through.
I hope to get anything good on your super spin. You're so quiet. I'd have to turn the game down even more. Hopefully I can hear you now.
Turn right.
Yeah. The handbrake makes me feel cool, but it's a bit like the steering wheel. It's probably easier on a pad.
Turn left.
But I do get E-drift scores though. But yeah, this car. I mean, this is a
That means I'm gonna have to learn how to drift on a wheel.
I don't think we're doing any drifting. I bought the handbrake yonks back. I literally bought it 2 or 3 months ago off wish.com for not very much money at all. It's quite nice. It's really pretty. It's all aluminium. It's all anodized and looks absolutely great. It's a real car handbrake, just with a Hall sensor and an Arduino Leonardo in it. I just don't know who in their right mind would buy a handbrake for their car costing that much, except someone who doesn't want a piece of mission critical hardware in their car to be safe. But mostly I got it because you've got to have one in Dirt Rally. All the sim races have got a steering handbrake. You can also get handbrakes for literally hundreds and hundreds of pounds. I think it was 40. Ah, there's his mirror.
Turn left.
And my speed camera speed
Right,
was
let me set up difficulty.
89. New personal best.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh god! Oh right, yeah, because Schalke's in my convoy, so he doesn't ghost out. I just ignored you. Everybody else ghosts out when they try. I need more of a run up then. And realistically, a different car. That's what I found with these. I did a bunch of the challenges. I just bought a very fast car and went, these are all much easier on a much faster car.
Which ones?
Which one's what, sorry?
What? Are you doing speed traps?
I'm just doing a speed trap. I'm just sort of waiting for you and see if Max can work out how to run the game, and then sort of go get roughly in the right place, roughly in the same place. So there you go, 128. I think that's actually fast enough for the record, but it's
Turn around
that 1
when
star.
it is safe to do so.
But this car is not a fast car. This is a car for going around corners. Now, you'll notice the motion platform is, it's moving me. It's, it's giving me a bit of a wiggle. And this is where now I need to get my wiggle on. How do I sort by car class? Oh, no, not D. X. This is not a sensible car. But now look what happens to me in the platform. There's a plank. Okay.
There's a plank.
There's literally a plank. Oh my god. So this thing in 2nd gear is faster than the Impreza flat out. $189.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Wait, is that...
Bring in my Lotus.
Oh my god.
100
Yep.
meters, turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn sharp left.
So the hard part about this, when you get a very fast car, is building up enough speed and keeping it without losing control of the car.
Shouldn't get over there.
And in some cases, not hitting, oncoming, or even same difference traffic.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This car is insane. I can just get my foot planted unless it's a sharp corner. Is your Lotus your fastest one, Ismir?
It's one of my fastest ones.
Oh, new barn find figures. Alright, distracting me.
As in now. Right now. Come on.
190. Points out, that's only 3 stars as well.
It is safe to do so.
49 miles an hour more. What the hell? Sorry, what? I don't think this car's got it in it. I really don't.
The problem with this car is the moment that I lose control, it's gone.
Well, yes. More aero. I don't think I have a car that will do 50 miles an hour more than this one. And I don't have a rewind.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm so glad I'm not in VR doing the handbrake stuff. Damn it, done it again.
Turn around when it is safe to do
Yeah,
so.
I don't own it. I've not even seen anything that will do those sort of speeds. Like 250 is the sort of speed of your Bugatti Veyron with a very, very big run-up.
I think I've got a car that sticks better.
So I have to slow down for this corner here. So just 90, and then I've got, and it's foot flat to the floor all the way to the speed camera.
I just can't remember.
Oh, and then hit a tractor. That wasn't on my to-do list.
Recalculating route.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will switch back to a car. Well, for a car I can actually drive. I'll go get my barn kicked off, and then we'll find some. Oh, where is it? So we'll have more cars in this game than any other game ever. Okay, cool. Should we have a really good interface for selecting it? No, let's just have a big list. That's good enough. No, it's not. I still think I need to get a 6-point harness. I can't. This bit rides up, and then it's quite tight, and it's in the wrong place. Right. So where is this barn? I've only got 2 left to find. You see? Oh, it's there apparently. Wait, what? Well, okay, that's where I am. Where's the barn? Oh, right, it's that one there. Esme, if you happen to know where it is, I will happily accept your map coordinates. Oh my God,
Apparently
you're
I
flying!
can't fly through the speed. Apparently I can't literally fly through the speed trap.
100 meters. Turn right.
Oh, this car is...
It doesn't seem a bit
Doesn't count
heavy.
if you're not on the ground.
No, I possibly not. This car feels just honestly so gentle compared to the Ferrari. Like, it's weird because you don't ever get that sort of feeling when driving a car, like you know, just through the steering wheel or something. But this feels positively sedate by comparison. God, I'm so bad at racing games. I really am. This is why I like GTA. It's enormously forgiving. I am going to check a minute. I haven't done it because the chair feels quite
Recalculating.
tame. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. Maybe.
In 200 meters. Turn left.
No, I think that might be. I may have accidentally
In 100 meters.
twiddled something.
Turn
Maybe not.
left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So yeah, as you drive around in your car, try and knock over as much as you can, because that will give you a destruction bonus. And it's dead easy to chain that one high, and it's dead easy to chain it up with other things. And that will give you your car perks, and keep spending your car perks, because one of the things it gets you is wheel spins. So this also encourages you.
Can't find anything to knock
When
over?
it is safe to do so.
Drift.
Yes, but this also encourages you to cycle through different cars, because the first unlocks are always the easiest.
In 400 meters. Turn right.
Is my seat all the way forwards? I guess it is. Feel my arms. Oh wait, hold on. I can lift my, just like a real car. I can just. There we go. That's better, isn't it?
Turn right.
Yes, I don't want to lose control. I've just got a little lever here. If I pull it, I immediately lose control. Awesome.
Turn left.
It's obviously the lose control
In
button.
400 meters.
It's an analog lever actually, so I can lose a little bit of control. I can lose all the control depending on how hard I pull it. As I said, it's one of those that it feels cool, it looks cool. It's probably not actually very useful. Like maybe in dirt where you do need to get a proper Scandinavian flick going.
Wrong side of the road, Shelter.
Don't listen to her. We're in England. Drive on the side inside you like. That's how we do it over here. So my motion rig does understand which car I'm in. So if I have a particular favourite car, I can tweak its particular movement up and down, which is quite cool. Esme, I'm in the radius of the barn. If you happen to know where it is, that will save me about 5 minutes of traipsing through the countryside.
Yep, as soon as I can come to a stop. Yeah, just keep going the direction you're going.
I will do that then.
A little bit right.
A little bit right.
I don't know if you can see my waypoint.
No, you can set a
A little bit more right. Yes, directly in front of you.
hidden in that thick copse of trees. Sneaky
Yes,
playground
exactly
games.
there.
Cops.
Is it copse?
Cops.
Where are you?
Not copes.
Right,
Is it?
don't move. From what
I think I've ever heard it actually said out loud.
Nick.
I don't even know what it is. It's just a little cluster of trees.
It's an Aston. A wee gem of an Aston.
Yeah, that needs
Maybe
to be
a
tighter.
whacking great diamond of an Aston if it's the one I think. You ever heard of a Sagato? Right.
I can't remember
Let's
the
get
button
over
to
here.
change the radio.
D-pad. Ow! Oh.
Yeah, I'm just feeling about this
Okay,
one.
which
Meet you in
direction?
the garage when it's done.
Right. No, left. No, right. Don't push up or down or you get the... just stupid stuff. Right, I think... Am I in charge of the convoy, Shalk, or is it you?
I joined you.
I'll be honest, that doesn't actually make anything any clearer, but that's this game for you. I'm in charge. Right, let's find something then. Cross country, no. Alan, how do I filter? 6.
Please give me sensible cars. Okay, slow. I cannot do with the wheel on a super or a hyper. It's fucking insane. That requires reaction times I can only get on a keyboard.
The thing is, assuming that it is clamped to your desk, you'd be amazed how I've watched watched proper sim drivers, and my god, they're not messing around with how they are absolutely hammering their wheels. But
Yeah, I knocked half the shit off my desk the first time I was trying to play, and I was just like, I need to not be so violent with this.
where can I fast travel to? Is it just my houses? Fast travel.
Well, until
Yeah, that's okay. No, I need to. Yeah,
there's something that you do to unlock it.
What to unlock to fast travel to more places or?
To fast travel anywhere. I want to say you have to get all of the boards.
I know all the boards make it free.
Or no, getting all the boards unlocks it for free.
Yeah. Dora, this is not sent. Get your tail out of my. Yes, Dora. The chair. I don't know. Let me stop, Dora. Let me stop. Okay, we'll stop now. You can jump off.
Oh my god, I'm getting tearing. Hold on.
Go on. No, you staying? Stop looking at. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was just going to check. So I don't know if you've said I do have my my half a keyboard, so I can actually alt tab out of games now. Just curious if this has been. Dora, what on earth are you doing? Stop playing with it. Are you staying there? It's not. I literally have her tail draped over my forehead. What are you doing?
The game doesn't even recognize FreeSync. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yep. I have VSync off. I have FPS lock 272, and it's not. I'm getting tearing at.
I would.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I mean,
Let me see if
you're.
I can force it.
Your machine's about the same as mine, and I'm just at solid. Like, I've got loads of GPU time left over, so I would just turn VSync on, because you'll hit... It's not a particularly graphically demanding game. Dora, oh dear. So Dora is now sitting up in front of my screen, and I've got little raindrops on the screen, and she keeps walloping them as they move around. You are very silly. Don't bite the cables. She doesn't bite cables, she likes cable ties for some reason.
I'm turning on forced FreeSync, so if,
Oh,
if,
really?
Meters. Turn left.
if I suddenly disappear, it's because I've crashed, because enhanced sync kind of had some reported issue or known
Turn
issues.
left.
Let's say, I mean, FreeSync and VRR should really have been a driver level thing anyway, rather than something a game needs to support. What's that new thing in AMD of going the bigger bus bandwidth? Again, if games have to support it, most of them won't. This is where you really want a situation where it is part of the driver. Hold on, we haven't done this one. Okay, is Mia, are you still in?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, good. I shall send the invite to my convoy, and I will. Well, I'll keep, because these are bees. Yeah, I don't think it. We still haven't worked out. I've just said I've just to start an event. I'm in a B class car, but I'm not. I don't think I had the opportunity to force bees, which does seem ridiculous. Like, never.
I've got 10 seconds. Give me a sec.
It's alright, you got 33 seconds. Oh, that's just starting. Unless you're doing something
No, I
very...
have 4.
Oh,
What class are we doing?
B. I'll say, unless you're doing something very special or unusual, you will always want everybody in the same class. Like, that should be the default option. Otherwise, some will just turn up, you know, with their Ferrari FXX or something like that, going, oh, you guys are all shit, I've beaten you. Well, yeah. Next time I go through that dialogue, I'll have a closer look.
Next time I'm in the menu, I'm going to figure out how to turn off this radio, because it's stupid loud.
Right D-pad, right on the D-pad. At least for me it is, anyway.
I don't have a controller plugged in, it's not recognizing it on my...
Oh,
it only thinks...
Oh, okay. Ah, right, okay, oh, right.
Oh, shit.
Right, so on this mission, we have to beat the AI. This could be very hard because they're on unbeatable. I didn't even know this was a type of mission. Shaka, it's pretty much all down to you and your GTR. So I'm in an Impreza, and it's Mia's in, I don't know, some sort of classic car.
How do I join your convoy?
Just convoy, join friends. Oh wow, I'm not even slightly at the same speed as all of this lot.
Oh, this is extra to forget to finish, isn't it? I can just choose you off my friends list and just join. Just trying to invite.
Why are you
Join
guys
your
not in front?
party.
You might not be able to join it right this second because we're actually in a mission, but we won't be in more than a couple of minutes. Come on,
I
next
had to
gear.
resort to going back to my keyboard real quick to... 'cause I lost it.
I hear a car. What the hell? The AI is just going faster than me. I haven't screwed up, and it's literally just driving faster than me. Like, if you have a better car than me, I can't beat you.
I could have beat them, but I fucked up.
Well, remember, I've got it set to drive a tar unbeatable so we get more XP. I wasn't expecting to actually fight against some actual driver tars. Oh,
So if other players have other difficulties, which will
the
select?
host, I'm pretty sure. Oh god, fishtailing. Well, it's not going to beat Schalke. Oh no, here comes Schalke. Actually, having said that, Esmia has a little picture of a crown, so perhaps she is the actual leader. It's alright guys, we beat one guy.
Yeah, he's stuck on a tree.
Hey, a win is a win. Catching them after that straight. It's the corners I have problems with. If only there was a racetrack that was just basically one long straight line, I'd win every time. I am catching them, but I ain't going to beat them, I don't think, in the next 18% of this race. They're all ahead of me, there's a big convoy. Because you guys managed to make the AI crash, and then I gained loads of places, but unfortunately, the moment you stopped blocking them, they all got away.
Oh my god, this one is passing me now.
No, SoCal Rohit. Oh, right, that was the end.
It just tried to do a pit maneuver on me. What the fuck?
I will twiddle the difficulty slightly then. Oh, I've got to wait 20 seconds.
Or not do a race with drivatars.
Well, no, that's the, in this one. It's a team-based race, so it's you have been disconnected. Please try again later. Return to free roam to view more details. Well, I was getting disconnected from the race I was in after the race.
Also disconnected.
Well, you should all be able to rejoin me now. But then I need to work out where I am. What's that called? Sorry, it was called Windrush. Possibly a slightly tasteless name, given everything. Filter is 6.
Says I'm still in the convoy. What the hell? Are you still in the convoy?
Oh, come on.
Clear.
We just did that level. What was it called?
Esmia has left the convoy.
Oh god damn it.
I suspect you actually haven't.
Trying to get it into a session.
Did anyone on stream? Can anyone just quickly rewind back?
Argos has created an online session.
I have. I'm joining it, but I need to click the map for it. Esmia took us left the convoy. Now it'll just say Esmia took us to join the convoy. You wait. That's what it always does. So I think I'm in a session. I think. In my session is Schalke.
Wind Farm Rush. That's the one.
Yeah, but I can't find it. Elmsford on Sea, Bamberg Coast,
Okay.
Moorhead Wind Farm, The Meadows, Holyrood Park, Lakehurst Copse, or possibly Copse, Ambleside Village, Waterhead Race, Horizon Festival. Maybe it's like some sort of one-shot mission. I don't know.
Oh, before I do that, let me
I think it was
turn off the radio.
I think it was street scene, not road racing. Aha! It was. Right, and I will. How good do you feel you guys are? Do you reckon you can beat experts? We didn't quite beat unbeatable, though we weren't a long way off. Really, we weren't I mean, I was 100 meters
Yeah.
back. Straight experts, them.
Not too many notches needed to lower it.
Turn around
Oh,
when it is
fun.
safe to do so.
If I hit the button for push to
100
talk,
meters,
it disables
turn
my
left.
steering wheel.
In 100 meters, turn left.
Oh, yeah, because you're pressing a keyboard button. Yeah.
Because I bound one of my steering wheel buttons
Recalculating
to,
route.
yeah,
In 200
uh,
meters,
scroll
turn
lock.
left.
Hold on, I have a
In
message.
200
So I haven't
meters,
worked out how to do
turn
that. So I've got a message, and the message I have to press B, and I still haven't worked out how I do that one. Okay, like it's for the only. So in the bottom right is a little picture of a speech bubble and a green number, and the only way I've worked out is I have to wiggle the mouse and press B.
Turn
I don't know
sharp
any
right.
button I can press on the pad to do that. Okay, so we have a convoy of
Turn
4.
sharp right.
Just going to reiterate what I said earlier. The handbrake is a complete pile of pointless and useless wank, and it's awesome. Right, co-op.
Recommend.
Like, I'd recommend it for the cool factor, certainly. So,
Or to show off with other people.
Class
Look
B.
at this.
Well, no, it's cool. It feels awesome. It's just slight steering wheel. Okay, Class B.
Class B.
Is it forcing you to do Class B, by the way, or was that?
No, no.
No. That's really silly.
Yep.
Though I'm pretty sure if you don't choose a Class B, the AI will suddenly not choose Class Bs either. Otherwise, you could demolish every event by having the host choose a Class D and then someone come in an X. I'm surprised it doesn't have some sort of auto-balancing. So if you choose a Class X, but the host is in a Class B, it just makes it drive like a Class B.
Isn't S the best?
No, X. X is the best. Oh, is there an S above X, or is X the best? Okay, Esmia.
X.
Why are Esmia and Schalke dressed the same?
What the fuck?
I just hope you've got different personalities.
Does not compute.
There you go. They're yeah. You got the same T-shirt on.
I'm sorry, what? You're talking about Max and Schalke.
Oh, Max and Schalke. Sorry, yeah. I
I'm
can't.
the one in the crash test dummy and the galactic jacket.
Change my chair.
What's the objective here?
Beat as many of the red cars as you can.
Right. Oh, I forgot. My steering doesn't like playing the. What the fuck?
Did you unplug the
My
HOTAS?
accelerator button doesn't work. No. What? No.
Ready? Because if I don't
No,
unplug,
the
if I don't unplug it, I end up. What was the game we were playing the other day? I think it was Elite. And if I don't unplug the steering wheel, it assumes the steering wheel is the default controller I want. It's like, no.
Yeah. No, I can't use my buttons under my feet.
True. No, it thinks you're pressing the keyboard. To be fair, you probably don't want to. You probably want analog acceleration.
I do.
When you're
No,
coming,
I want beans.
No, when you're coming
Beans,
out of a
brakes
corner,
for the brakes.
you're coming out corner. You don't want. You want to apply the power progressively. Like when you're going straight, full power. When you're at full lock, no power, and then you sort of blend between them. Or you'll just, see the inside of the corner as you overspin. That's at least half the reason I prefer the pad for GTA, because I can actually apply the power progressively. I mean, I don't, but I do try to. I do try and be a good player. Terrible, but that's. I am trying.
Very trying.
Hey, sound like my mum. Oh no, lost it.
Well, I was trying to turn around the corner back there and I just couldn't turn it because there's no steering. Yeah, I worked out what the problem was for me.
It's down to you, Esmia. Oh wait, you're just ahead of me. Oh well.
I'm in a fucking Audi station wagon. That's not gonna happen.
That's right. We'll find the point where our skill level and the driver tires match up, though. Yeah, see if I want to, I need to learn to. I think I just have to yank on the handbrake for about just like that. Not I sort of pull it until I start to spin. I think by that point it's too late. Incidentally, Isby, you know the jobs in GTA? So there are player-created jobs, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Right. So
I tried the editor.
I used to play Little Big Planet, and the most popular custom mission in Little Big Planet was one where you just started, move right, and then your Sackboy just got whooshed all around. You got all the achievements. Is there not one like that in, like one where we just start, and then it goes, you're the winner, and gives you $50,000? Like,
No, there's minimum requirements.
okay, but like, is there no? Is there
Well, what I think he's trying to say is, can you make like a very short race
yeah.
to win massive rewards?
Yes.
No, there's a minimum requirement. Like for a race, you have to go at least a mile.
Right, but
That's
I
okay.
could do a mile in about 30 seconds. Like,
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've made races like that, straight line for 1 mile.
do you not? Is it not quite
And
good
this
money?
is back when the
No.
game came out.
Because I made about three
I did
quarters
it
of a
for the
million.
daily objectives.
I did about 750,000 earlier on the.
So I set up a whole bunch of jobs.
Yeah, but like
So
my
far that I understood it, it's very basic missions with you can place the things, but not really make new archetypes of missions.
yeah, oh no, I get that, but like, can you not just make a mission where you complete it in the bare minimum of time, and then it's a race or whatever, and the winner gets whatever money, so you just end up with that, just winning. Is that not a thing? Am I making sense?
I get your idea, but I would think that they either balance it for time or make the trivial levels not worth it. Similar to how they are not.
It's balanced for time.
Well, how does
it's
it know
balanced-
how long it
all
takes?
of the jobs are balanced for time.
But if I'm making
By
the job,
how much
how
cost
No, it's just
time is spent.
well,
Like
okay.
if you do lots of smalls or one big, you get the same money if you calibrate the time.
Okay, so if I were to create a mission that just takes ages, that will just net us lots of money.
well, I mean, it goes up to a point like 40 minutes or something like that. I think that's like the limit. I think that's where you get maximum payout.
If you're spending a time, you might as well spend it fun rather than in trivial levels with no gameplay.
Oh no, I mean, I'm not talking about making it easy. I'm
Turn
talking about making it
around
quick.
when it is safe to do so.
So I earned about $1 million earlier. I bought a nightclub. I've just doing Hardline, Deadline. What's it called? I've got the name of the mission.
In
The
400
light bike
meters,
thing.
It's deadline.
turn
Deadline,
left.
yeah. Because I'm like, this is fun, and then I'm actually quite good at it. So I tend to win quite a lot of them. Unless Andy's in there, then less so.
Turn left.
He was all being sarcastic. I demolished him on the first one, and then he beat me a lot of the rest of them. And I'm just driving us to the next level. The chair feels very lackadaisical, but I think it's just this car. Like, for a Forza car, this is quite sedate. These are 330 horsepower or so. But yeah, right now, all of you should pause the game, go to cars, and see if there are any skill perks points to spend on your current car, whatever you have been pootling around in.
Where'd you find that?
Pause it, and at the top it's got cars as one of the tabs.
Well, it would be nice if I knew what class each. I need to find a different button for push to talk.
The voice activated?
Fuck that? No, there's too much noise
Okay.
going on here.
Yeah, if you pause it, it's under cars, which is tab right, several. And then on the
Yeah.
left, it's car mastery.
That's fiddling with the things specifically for one car.
That's for this car. Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
when you've unlocked a bunch, switch to your next car, and so on and so on and so on. That's a good way of essentially getting easy wheel spins, and wheel spins are how you make a lot of money. Okay, co-op. I would like to send it to my convoy. I actually get to choose Horizon presets. Yes, I'm happy with the preset.
Gonna have to give me a moment.
So apparently, my beautiful, modern, generally considered one of the best rally cars ever made, is slightly the same as a stock Audi Sport Quattro. It's really not. 25 years newer. Hey Dora. What?
There we go.
What are you doing? If you bring me something, I will throw it for you. That's how it works. No fetch, no throw. Remember? We've had this conversation. Okay, apparently jump on my chair is an option. I don't mind, you can sleep there, but...
Always.
No, Dora, you have to go on the bit... No, I've specifically, Dora, put the white bit for you to jump onto. The bit she's aiming at is just a pole. What?
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Apparently I have 9 seconds. There we go. Allocating server.
Class B?
I don't think you have a choice, but yes.
Alright.
Because I'm on manual gears, now... Sorry, automatic gears, so I can use the handbrake. Now, brake is reverse. I've been so used to actually having to stop, put it in reverse and accelerate.
I know.
Yeah, no car does that. Brakes mean you can
It drives
reverse.
me nuts in SnowRunner when the whole brake to reverse, because sometimes I just want to just sit on the brake. I fucking tell it to reverse if I want to reverse.
I think that's an option, actually.
I'll have to look and see if I can find it then.
Okay, so I think this is the same thing. Basically, I'm just picking new events, because when we do a new event, we will just unlock another event, essentially. So there's loads of things to unlock. At least Shauka's got a better shirt on. Oh no, that's Speedy Bread 8707. Okay, 3, 2, never mind. I like that. I like that a lot. No countdown, just go.
You've been waiting this long for it. We'll make you wait another few seconds. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, sorry.
You've got your brakes jammed on, by the way, Adam.
No, I'm fucked.
No, get back on there.
Is it just my view of your car? Has your car actually genuinely got the brakes jammed
I
on?
might need to twiddle the dead zone slightly, maybe. That might actually explain my
Brakes
performance.
I might need to twiddle my whatever force feedback.
Up. I said my steering wheel is now absolutely not going anywhere under any circumstance. It is properly clamped to this rig. I can crank up as much as I like. My issue is I get tired trying to wrestle the steering wheel quite quickly. It's a hell of a force.
Can't you turn the force down?
Yeah, but I want it up. I want to wrestle
Well, I
it,
used
but I'm
to
not
drive
strong enough.
a vehicle without power steering. It just,
So say again, this man.
it's been ages.
Well, this is a good way to build up your arm muscles.
Not gonna happen. Not with my left arm, at least.
But this is why in SnowRunner I have this force feedback cranked right up, because it feels cool. Again, rather than making it easier in any way. But
For
after,
20 minutes, half an hour, I suppose it's quite a novelty, but after a couple of hours, it's like, oh, actually.
yeah, well, I would say so. This steering wheel is 3 to 4 foot-pounds of torque. It's not a lot. Proper steering wheels output the same as a real race car. So real race cars have no servo assist, no power assist, nothing. They're 40 foot-pounds of torque. And F1 drivers...
Why are they so hard?
Because they have to, because you're fighting the forces of the car trying to steer in the other direction. And you're steering...
Don't they have ABS? ABS, or ABS?
They don't.
What do you call it?
Power steering? God no. Power steering's heavy.
Power steering, yeah.
No, power steering is heavy.
Take that out.
Much, well, no, you don't have it in. F1 cars don't have power steering.
That's what I mean.
I ripped it out of one of my cars because the bracket kept breaking.
It's much
And I had to re-drill into the block if I wanted to fix it.
It's much easier just to get the driver to spend an hour in the gym every day building up his arms so he can actually do it. Save yourself 10 kilos of crap. Like my smart car, the power steering doesn't do anything. It turns off at 15 miles an hour because you don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm having to check my webcam to make sure Dora's not on the on top of my chair. Oh, just check. Oh yeah, my brakes are on slightly. I will check that because that would definitely help my performance. Not have my brakes on all the time slightly.
Yeah.
Wow, we suck at these. There's no way. I don't see how I could have actually done a lot better. That was pretty much spot on without starting to cut corners or something.
I was also confused what was doing wrong.
Well,
we had the same car and you were passing me without me realizing how I was doing suboptimally.
Well, I will refer you to my previous thing from Live for Speed. Your entry speed to the corner is not important. A corner is only 20 feet, 50 feet long. After the corner is 1,000 feet of straight. So your exit speed from the corner is far, far more important than your entry speed. So braking a bit earlier, entering a corner a bit slower will only lose you a tiny amount of overall distance on the race. Coming out of the corner slower will lose you a shit ton. So I'm braking quite early. I am erring on the side of not spinning out, and that means I get to come right in at the apex, and I can put my foot down nice and early and power out the corner, and that extra speed is then carried for the whole straight, and that's why I'm just sort of trickling past you.
I passed on your details to someone called Hans.
Did you see me do it wrong?
He's the guy the insurance company sends to test anything related to cars. And Hans
not
takes
specifically,
his
but
job
I
very
wasn't really
seriously.
looking.
You should go meet him. You'll love it.
Okay, shut up.
Are we going for Forza Zone?
I
don't even know what it is. Well, first of all, I need to change the difficulty because there's
Well, it's a non-competitive. Go to this event, do this thing, and everybody's collective points count towards if we win or not.
Advanced is 9. Is that one?
It's fun.
Okay, so
it's a giant pink thing.
Okay, anyone who puts this sort of menu together, right, and doesn't show me the current input to the axis needs to be shot in the dick. So right now, I have my deceleration axis inside and decelerating axis outside. So I guess I'll just give it 10% of dead zone at either end. 'Cause I don't know. Because you're not showing me what it is. Can we even get to the Forzathon in time?
Are we doing Forzathon?
We can do.
I mean, you can show up late and it's fine.
Is that just go to the Horizon Festival site?
No, it's a giant pink circle on the map.
Oh, is that what that all is? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I put a a thingy down. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh, convoy leader must be in the radius for the convoy to take part of it.
I will get a faster car so I actually get there in time. So I'm now in a regretfully fast car. Oh, this thing is bonkers. And now you can see the difference though in the motion chair. It is not messing around with this car.
400 meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters. Turn left.
Okay, shortcut. Wrong car for this. Oh come on, I'm not even touching the steering wheel. taking the road.
In 200 meters, turn left.
Also, hello again, RD Trots. Nice to see you again, sir. I did get hold of my copy of Tabletop Simulator. I haven't run it or anything. I'm assuming everyone is smart enough to only pick games that A, aren't too complicated, B, don't take too long, and C, support 8 players.
Well, the Seven Wonders is one that takes a couple of hours, but it's quite good fun.
Yeah, but we've only got
I've actually owned it as a physical game as well.
But remember, we only have 3 hours for the whole stream, so we kind of want to get through a bunch. But I think if it's fun and it's a good plan, we can always come back. I'm here, Esvia. I think I was too late, I'm afraid. Oh, wait, I just set the wrong way.
No, there should still
no,
be
no,
a
no, no,
thing.
no, ignore it. No, it's for some reason. I think
Still
I set.
a giant circle here.
I think I set 2 waypoints. That's all. Do we all have to just get over to that big waypoint I set then?
Maybe.
This is not the right car to drive through a quarry in. Certainly not 100 miles an hour off-road in a Ferrari F40.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Turns out heading for the right direction is great for speed.
Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Oh my god! Oh, this thing's got way too much go. I feel that I'm really awesome, but I'm being outrun by a Jeep or an off-road vehicle or something. What's the roads down?
Turn around
Here.
when it is safe to do so.
Dog, go fuck a pole bye-bye. Who's he even talking to? Is he talking to my... I think I might be talking to my cat. That's a cat.
That's some kind of roleplay account, because the account name is also.
Oh, that dog in the room. It's not much of a role play, is it? Just shouting at your dog to go fuck a cat. How do I reset my car? 1. Let's skip circle.
How do you customize your character?
Back at your house, which would be in the wrong direction.
Of course it will be.
So I managed to get my Ferrari stuck in a lake, so I'm just whoa, bloody hell. Shortcut. I don't like shortcuts in this car.
I think we missed it.
I'm 2 kilometers away.
Yeah, no.
Wait, I'm 2 kilometers in a straight line, but 1.6 kilometers by road. I have so many questions. No, never mind. 200 meters. Oh, fuck you, car. Did we miss it?
Guess we missed it.
Do you have any idea how expensive this car was?
I think.
Emphasis on was.
Not too expensive to throw bricks at everything you go through.
Well, I'm going to drive my Lancia then. I've actually looked into buying one of these. People do remakes of them, like modern versions of this car. And they're not that expensive. And if ever I had a reason to get rid of the Impreza, this would be what I would replace it with. Oh well, we'll do that one then. It's not very far away. But pop-up head.
I'm sorry, what is Scott Monument?
Who is Scott Monument? I have no idea. What is Scott Monument?
No, what is Scott Monument?
With a single T or a double T?
Double T.
I don't know them.
In 400 meters.
If it was a single T, I could take it.
I think it was.
Guess. Double T? No idea. I miss pop-up headlights. I understand that, you know, they kill people, but they are cool, so I think we should maybe keep...
Turn left.
What do you mean they kill people?
They absolutely kill people. They are fucking lethal.
How
As
many
in,
people they need to kill to
Cars kill
become
people.
uncool?
What do lights kill people? I don't understand.
People, if you hit a pedestrian with pop-up headlights, they don't just go, ow, they go, oh dear, you have pierced my internal organs with the sharp bit.
Yeah.
You hit them with a fucking car.
Yes, hit them with a car.
Got bigger problems than just hit
No,
you hit
no.
the
Yes,
pedestrian
but
full
sometimes
stop.
You
Yeah.
can survive that.
Yeah, you'll
but
survive
if
it.
You've got a scoopy-like thing gouging your
Gouging
bits
a hole
out,
in you.
and-
Yeah, that's why cars are quite restricted on how they can look on the front. It's for pedestrian safety. So, like, modern cars have a huge gap between the bonnet and the engine, because the bonnet gives way, the engine doesn't. So, I think it's Jaguar. They have an engine, and it's when the airbag fires, the engine mounts snap as well, and the engine drops it in the bay away from the bonnet, so you're not going to kill someone. But yeah, it does happen a lot. I mean, we're not talking about high speed. We're not talking about hitting someone on a motorway. You're talking about someone who stepped out in front of you in front of a street or something.
Turn around.
But if you do that, someone does that, and you're in like a
In 400 meters,
1950s
turn
car,
right.
you'll kill them. If you do that in a modern car, you know, they might just get over bruises or a broken leg. But that's why lots of things are quite banned on vehicles. Stabby bits. There's an American car meet near me, and it's hilarious. Like lots of the old cars, they just had spikes on them. You know, beautiful chrome spikes and all sorts of things. And yeah, you look at them going, this is not a sensible thing to put on the back of your car. Or the front.
Yeah, to give this
Bull
car a
balls.
spin.
Bull bars, that sort of thing, isn't it?
Bull bars are... I wouldn't like to say on bull bars, because the thing is, bull bars have got quite a sharp radius. Okay.
Every time it reminds you about a barn find, is it like now, or is it like just a barn find?
It's just there forever. It's just means there's one that you have access to.
So it keeps keeps reminding me about it. I'm like, really?
Okay, I'm going in... Hold on, so... my two choices are a Class C or a Class D. Should we go in the Class D on the basis that's what they'll all do too? Just
D
be
is
clear...
very wide
What, other
glass.
people?
well, this is what I've
Turn
suggested,
around
but I
when
guess
it
we'll
is
see.
safe to do so.
So I'm literally in a stock Mini with a Mr. Bean thing going on. Can't believe someone's actually managed to recreate that
Class
in the
C.
game.
Wow.
No, D.
I'm borrowing yours. The other one is I'm borrowing yours because what happens
Yeah.
is a choice of that or
Well,
a Volvo.
It didn't give me any choice.
well, this is why I said to you guys, crank your difficulty up. Put it as hard as you think you can manage to earn more cash, so we can start to buy more cars. I've got like 84
Well, the thing is,
cars.
some of the cars you have to buy with money.
Yeah, but there's cars in every class that are free. It's usually the very, very, very prestigious cars. There's not that many that are paid for. And I still and ah about getting the James Bond set, because we haven't paid for this game. I kind of feel that possibly I should.
That's right. I haven't paid my virus scanner. And I don't feel like I
I
should.
did. Of course,
That's it.
I got it while it was on sale. Didn't I gift you a copy or something?
Oh man, so those two and 311. Yeah, that's because you chose You chose a Ford Escort 300. So
I
that
know,
means.
I know.
So yeah, it's your
Damn
fault.
it.
So pretty much you have to come first, and we'll beat the rest.
Guess I'm switching to keyboard.
It's not that fast a car.
Plus, they did blueprint
oh
this.
my
They had a
God, this car
1.3 size
sucks
engine.
ass.
What, on a Mini?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
You can blueprint the engine, make it 1.3.
This is the vehicle's tops. Oh, this is sliding. Oh.
Why them?
I cannot spin the wheel fast enough. I need a knob on it, or a bit. The thing is, sim wheels are very. This is a small wheel.
Or less.
11-inch wheel.
I'm sure the Mini's wheel doesn't do 960 degrees, whatever it is either.
Yeah, the thing is with that makes the steering crazy sensitive, because then full lock is 90 degrees, like 3-point turn lock.
No, but whatever the Mini's was, I'm sure it's not full lock 90 degrees, but you know what I mean. I'm getting that. Each car has a slightly different.
Yeah, but
it's certainly not they're not all exactly the same, are
so
they?
the default on this steering was 180,
I don't know.
so it's plus minus 90. I don't know what a real car is. I mean, it's a turn and a half, I would guess, isn't it? So that's about
Never tried.
Well,
Never paid attention to it. You know
yeah, I've never paid attention to it, but I've definitely done it a whole bunch of times. But I should probably know. I think a turn and a half sounds right, which would be 420 degree. No, 360 plus 180. Yeah.
I think I can get ahead. I just need to get ahead of these two. Every single time I try to pass, I keep getting knocked back.
Inside line. Shishaka.
But yeah, this
the bumper there.
combination of the safety aspect and the aerodynamics aspect is why a lot of modern cars look very similar, because they've kind of settled on pretty much the best shape. And that's why stuff like the new Honda Civic has a completely batshit rear end. You can do what you like on the rear end, because there's no aerodynamic or safety issues. I love the new Civic Type R, and it looks awesome. It probably looks like someone just stuck a Gundam on the back of a car. And I like that sort of throw common sense to the wind approach from the Japanese.
Yep. Does the AI have a distinct advantage, by the way?
Well, they're not.
So I got my foot planted.
Right, the two Ford Escorts are definitely.
in front of me is beating me.
Right, well, this is about exit speeds from corners and stuff like that. There's two Ford Escorts that you have no chance of beating. They are 100 points better than you. Other than that, everything else should be beatable. I mean, they're all beatable. Even on unbeatable, they're still
Actually, only
beatable.
one of them is a Ford Escort.
Oh, but they're higher rank than us. They're higher number. I forgot the other one was.
Yeah.
So, funny thing, we were all supposed to be in minis. And what happens is that it spawned the thing of minis, but you're on up, and it spawned a couple of driver cars to beat you. So, if someone decides to pick a Ferrari, it'll be a pack of minis plus 2 Ferraris to stop you just going, haha, I've come first. But I'm so far out the back, so.
Go on, get him! Yay! That's me, boy.
Come on, grip. Just putting it into these sort of.
I'm using the bump, yeah, walls to stop me.
So putting it into a sideways drift, and this thing's just got bugger all grip. Also, it's wet, which doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yes, sadly the steering wheel only has 2 modes, 180 and 900. I could do with one that's pretty much plus minus 180, which would probably be fine. The plus minus 90 is just too sensitive. Like I then barely use the wheel for nearly all my steering. Okay, I haven't crashed in a while, so I'm catching up.
Yeah.
See, it's one of the things I can't remember what game it was. Someone was complaining the AI in blah blah game was just far too easy, and I watched this guy just take perfect lines, perfect everything, and he's like, oh, it's too easy. And here we are playing it going, we'll go down another difficulty because we haven't got a chance. Having said that, you guys are... Oh,
Oh, I got this.
So I need to do 2 things after this race briefly. I need to move my fan because I'm getting sweaty strapped into the steering wheel. See? And I need to slightly tighten my straps because I'm getting a small bruise forming on my ribs. But yeah, this probably needs to be... That's it. That one I pull. Oh, I got an achievement. Complete 5 Horizon Life co-op races. Oh, well. Go us. And the achievement's called Jelly Bean because... don't know why. Come on. Okay, let's make that loose. Bring this in lower. And then tighten it up. I had all this set up perfectly, but apparently I've either put on or lost loads of weight. Now I think I slightly
Okay, final round of
Oh, she's talking.
After this, I have something a little different in mind. Something bigger.
So I want to put my fan there, but the first time I come around a corner, something horrible will happen to me. Where are we? I can't see my character. Oh, I have a blip. There we
So
go.
it's just dumped me somewhere random, which is really unhelpful.
I think it dumps you at the end of the
So it's
race.
just outside my house.
Uh,
Yeah, unhelpful. I want to be trying to get back to my place to try and change my clothes, and I can't so far.
well, if we do this one, and then I mean, you should probably buy some more houses as well because different houses do give buffs, but that's not very important. But more importantly, you can teleport to any house. It's much quicker.
Ah, that's what it was. It was a house that gave the teleport to anywhere.
Oh,
Sure,
I haven't seen that one.
So, fast travel. Let's do fast travel.
It's like we're only quite close to this next one. I did the Halo mission in this, by the way, and it's fucking awesome.
Right.
Ah, here we go. Fairlawn Manor. Fast travel anywhere.
I thought the only fight where you could do lots of fast travel was by knocking those boards over.
No, that just makes it cheaper. So if you knock over half the boards, instead of costing 10,000, it costs 5,000. If you knock over 90% of the boards, instead of costing 10,000, it costs 1,000. And so on and so on. That's better, that's a bit lower. It's now no longer, it's on my stomach, not my rib cage. I can't imagine having a 4-point harness in reality. If I was in an accident, this would just go into my stomach in a horrible way. Like, it's supposed to be in my pelvis, and it's quite hard to get that achieved. It's not very comfortable.
Turn left.
This is why we have the 3-point harness, because it's nearly as good as a 4-point and much, much, much more comfortable. Why am I driving the Mini?
I'm right outside the Fairlawn Manor. If you're interested in the teleport anywhere function,
I would
all
not.
you have to do is own the house and you get the perk.
How far are you from your house, Max? Did you want me to give you a moment?
I'm in the house.
Okay. Are you still playing dress up?
Yep.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, let's have a look while we're waiting for you.
I
Let us know.
should do that.
Where are you, Esmir? I don't actually think I get a blip for you. Hold on. We've got Edinburgh Castle. We've got Croftdale Farm. I've got Sunflower Meadows.
That's a little bit. Oh.
Thatch Corner. That's it. Thatch Corner. Bamberg Castle. Yeah, I don't have access to it yet.
Southwest of Edinburgh.
Southwest of Edinburgh.
Oh, I see. It doesn't show up on yours. What the hell?
Let me just turn on all of my
Why doesn't it do?
filters. Because I own Castleview Road. I can't. Yeah, I just don't have. Maybe I just never driven that. Where is it? Like, oh, there you go. Be right where you are. Oh, I'm
yeah.
quite away. I'm sorry. I'll have a look after this one because that's a couple of miles away. Car mastery 9+.
Maybe you just haven't driven in front of it and therefore haven't discovered it.
That's exactly how houses work.
Oh yeah, I can see on your map. I can see on your map that you haven't driven on this road. Well, not all of it.
Alright, let me change car before I go into this level. It's weird because the thing is, you kind of only want two types of mission and level. You want ones where you exactly drive what the game wants you to, or ones where you all want to be more or less in the same sort of bracket, or all in the same car. All of these options are absolutely fine, but not this kind of, well, sometimes all of you go in with one kind of car, except one person which goes in a different kind of car, and it all makes no sense at all. I need to get some more interesting C's. I don't have very many C's. I've got some terrible D's, like my Super Van, and my Spitfire, and my Volvo. Right, I would like to have this car delivered to me, yes. Okay. Oh, hold on. Did I drop the difficulty? I don't think I did I?
I know I did.
No, your difficulty makes no difference. Keep your driver tars at unstoppable. It will not affect it because I'm starting the race. So we're going to average now. Average means pretty much you don't get to make any mistakes, but you don't have to be perfect. Just don't screw it up. I would like to invite my convoy. Horizon presets. Oh, right, okay. So our choices are... Oh, okay, I'm going to go with the Volkswagen Beetle then. You have an invite. Yeah,
the Beetle?
Yeah. Well, your choice is probably the Beetle or the Aerial Nomad.
I had 3 choices.
What was the
Cool.
what were they out of curiosity?
I didn't
Okay.
really look at the others because I was looking for the Beetle.
I'd like to work out, you see, how this works. I'm sure it makes perfect sense and it's perfectly logical. It's just I don't understand it yet. As I say, it's intuitive when you've... I don't know what there's a phrase for it. It's intuitive once you've worked it out. I'm sure there is a word meaning that. Probably there's a German word. Okay, Max. It's November! Take it off.
No, it's not.
Is it not November?
Christmas lights are up. The kids are getting excited.
It's
I see, it
November!
didn't fucking matter what we chose.
No, not that bug!
Oh, it does.
Wait, what the hell? Oh my god, we're so fucked. Yeah, I didn't have that one available.
I chose the bug that you gave me.
Yeah, Max is in the same one
You
as
said
me.
a Beetle, so I
Yeah,
took the Beetle.
but this one, not that one. Oh well. So are any of you in a fast car?
Yeah.
So it should really say,
Okay.
warning, you are
It's in the
choosing
same
a
one as
car
you.
much slower. You will not be competitive, are you sure? Not just go, alright then.
I'm sorry, is that person passing me in a fucking golf cart?
Is this GTA?
I do love it when the game spawns a golf cart, by the way, outside on the road in GTA, and then a human follows it, so it continues to drive around the city. They don't despawn as long as someone can see it. Sometimes you get golf carts like razzing down the motorway. I think.
Yeah, this thing's definitely not fast. I'm not getting any red on the braking indicators on the corner helps.
Think of it as practice up on a good
Well,
racing
check my
road.
braking.
I apologise. I should have been more clear about the
Don't worry,
class.
this is only beat I had a choice of anyway, so...
Well, true, but if it lets you pick 2 cars, right, and one of them's a B and one of them's a D, definitely go with the B. Well, I don't know why we're only getting drivers co-op missions. Maybe this is because we're in
Well, I
winter.
don't have the car that you have.
But you did have something more or less equivalent. Like, did it? What was?
I don't know.
Okay. Well.
Damn it.
Okay.
Damn it.
I'm ready on the handbrake. Well, it didn't help. Made me feel good though. Come on, fucker, out the way. Thank you. Right, we're good. We got this. All I have to do now is not crash.
Robertson.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. I was like, oh shit, someone's overtaken me, but it's Schalke who's just ponying me. Look at him go.
Go Schalke. Go
Yeah.
Schalke. It's your birthday.
The
Go
more people
Schalke.
we beat, the more money we earn. Come on, Max, at least beat Stinky B 43684.
I'd love to, but I'm smashing at the corners and not steering a lot.
That was brilliant. So specifically, the Class 5 bug, not the the VW Class 5 one, souped up to 761, not the stock VW, which I believe the bottom of the range one had 7.5 horsepower. That might have been 12. No, I think it was 7. Might be 8.5, something like that. Not a lot of horsepower.
Probably quite low. Yeah.
Probably quite low, yeah, but very cheap, more importantly, and made in the 30s, I think. I should just
Mid-war, I thought.
I think it was pre-war because I think Hitler organised the making
Probably.
of the Beetle. I should just have a tablet
Yeah.
here so I can just look up Carfax
people's
and
car,
and
yeah.
everything. Yes. That's what Volkswagen stands for. Volks
Well, I
means
was right. That
egg,
People.
Aston's a
and Wagen
DB4
means
Zagato.
a hospital.
Stop by the garage when you can. This one's a
Wagon means wagon. Very obvious. Wagon.
Oh, I'm so warm. Sorry, the guy said something to me, but I completely didn't listen to it. Oh, is this one new? I can't, that's not new. Oh, and we've lost half the people in our convoy.
I have a question.
Is that about how this game works? Because I don't know the answer.
Yes. Well, yes, but indirectly.
Go ahead.
So, I guess.
Turn around. It is safe to do so.
So what I'm trying to get at is, people are given
Turn right.
code, engines, stuff that they're told to make a game, okay? And
Yeah.
people like yourself and others come along and argue about how they want to deploy it within that company's ethos. But,
Yes, yeah.
okay, so you've got Company A, which has got Adam Sorkins in it, and you're going to do all these great things, and it's going to be fantastic, whatever. Company B, and they've got all the same technology available to them, but instead of, you know, your way of thinking, they've got a different way of thinking. Are they sort of obliged? Is there sort of any sort of commonality between the way the problems are solved, or is it a case of, you know, is the DJ Arcus way of solving things, or someone else's way of solving things, and then never the two shall mix sort of thing?
So there are some sort of industry standard way of solving things. So for instance, this game does not have its own anti-aliasing system. It just has TAA or MSAA or it has a completely standard off-the-shelf anti-aliasing system. Usually, a lot of them are developed by Microsoft or Nvidia. I don't think, and correct if I'm wrong, that AMD have their own anti-aliasing solution. It's just you do that. Whereas something, for example, I worked on Black. Black had a completely unique control system that was fucking awful, and we changed it less than 6 weeks for shipping because we were pestering the designers again and again and again, saying,
What?
"Copy the
you've
Halo control system."
What kind of car?
Same again. I mean the same thing. It's a Class A Volkswagen Beetle. Or pick the Nomad, pick whatever it lets you do that's good. Pick the better of the cars.
Oh, well, shit, I already picked, but I could have picked an S1.
That doesn't make any sense. No, yeah, you could pick the car you're in, I guess, and another car. I really wish it gave us more time. And it's not often I say that in a game.
Yeah, it gives me like 10 seconds to pick, even though, you know, the rest of the convoy, you know, the whole waiting for the event takes much longer.
Yes. So, yeah, so in Black's case, we actually changed the control system right at the end because we were arguing with the designers who wanted to do something stupid. Oh, no, Max, that's not right. Unless that's souped up, which it might be. And same thing, I found this on Race Driver Grid. One of the designers was not using the standard control setup. Right trigger accelerate, left trigger brake, left stick for steer. Oh no, he had reconfigured his controls to be like a radio-controlled car. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, this is how I do radio-controlled cars. I'm like, right. Sometimes I use the Gran Turismo setup. I'm like, dude, right trigger accelerate, left trigger brake. I am not changing the game to suit your stupid-ass fucking setup. This, you know, you as a designer, I'm afraid, need to stick with the most common setup. So yeah, sometimes people do try and do things differently. Sometimes it goes well, but quite often it doesn't. I mean, I think Elite's group stuff is absolutely astounding. I've never seen anything like it, and the more people that copy that, the better. So you just say, this is my group. You know, we have a LockDown LAN group, and you can see who's online, and if no one's online, you just join it anyway, and then people will join it. GTA's isn't too bad, because it's crew-based. You just say, join a crew. But with this, I want to just set up a LockDown LAN convoy, and when you guys are online, you're in my convoy. If you're online by yourself, you're in the convoy by yourself. If I come online, I just join the convoy. Like persistency between groups, which is how most people play. You either play with mates, or you play with randoms you meet you want to play with again. You very rarely just want to play with a completely random set of people you want to set up each time. This is down to you, Shaka. I've screwed it up big time. So I'll be honest, I don't understand these missions at all. I don't understand what the rules are with what cars it picks. It appears to pick a car more or less like the cars that we take in. But not entirely. But I was under the impression that if I picked a car, you guys could always pick my car.
We can.
Well, no, Esmir couldn't.
Yes. Really? Well, you can borrow, it's the option is borrow leader's car, but it's a box. It doesn't tell you what car you've got, what your car you've chosen.
Oh right, okay,
I
yeah.
have so few
do it
cars
blind
that I
faith.
always get the copy. Esme has too many cars.
That explains.
Yes,
you can't tell what you've got until you go, I'll choose it.
I mean, this is the silly thing about the
It takes
game.
me forever to go through my list. I
Yeah,
don't know what the hell
we've
I
only got 10 seconds. I'd have to pre-arrange what car we're doing in the race, which makes sense. That's how you do it. You don't just start to race and go, oh shit, I'll get the right car. But the problem is, I don't know what the requirements of the race are until I start it. So I'd have to kind of begin to start the race, not actually accept it, tell you guys what to do, and then you pick the car, or try and memorise which manufacturer it is or something. You know, where it is in the alphabet, quickly hit it that many times. But yeah, their system for searching cars is just terrible.
Wank.
Well, to be fair, I guess it only lists cars that are actually eligible for the race. But even that seems to be a particularly vague concept. I'm catching Izmir. Schalke is way off.
For some reason I get good straight performance with this car.
Horsepower? I should probably put a little strip on the steering wheel, like a little fluorescent strip at the top so you can see it move. I'm on Pain Train. But yeah, because I don't want to be in a situation like we've got here where Max is just in just the wrong type of car entirely, which is just stupid. All Max can do, Max has about 3 cars he can beat because they all picked the same car as him.
If it's an intentional handicap, that could make sense, but doing it by accident isn't.
Yes. Well, I say if we want to do a crazy race like Ferrari versus Robin Reliant, awesome, yeah, great. But warn me going, this Robin Reliant will struggle. You know, we might be doing a race where, for example, the Robin Reliant gets a 3-minute head start or something. You know, that's fine, but do warn me your car is not competitive. And I'm like, don't worry, it's fine. I know what I'm doing.
I'm selling ice creams from it.
Ice creams. Oh. I mean, you haven't messed up. I've been on your ass for like a lap now. Just sat there. You're overtaking AI, and then I'm just sort of overtaking them too.
Since I switched to keyboard real quick for this race.
Oh, you can turn the force feedback pretty much to nothing, by the way. There is an option for it. It's underneath fast.
Yeah, everything's going too fast for me. I need time to do that. Ah, so close.
It's alright, Schalke carried us. Oh, wait, or not. Oh, yeah, there we go. 0-1, Schalke. But yeah, I need a little... I need my fan here. It's not convenient. I'm so warm. Because I can't like lean away from the... Well, I guess I can undo the seat, but lean away from the chair because I'm against the chair and the chair gets warm, and it's not like massively ventilated or something. So the next step is to put a fan underneath this just to blow up at me. I'm still very curious, by the way, what the fuck these people are doing on this motion sim to worry about warm motors. They are cold to the touch. They are colder because obviously they've got quite a lot of surface area. They feel colder than the rig itself. 100,000 monies. Very good.
Maybe they just got 0 heat tolerance.
No, they reckon you shouldn't get them above 70 degrees, which is to the point where I would go, oh, wow, that's rather hot, what the fuck. Whereas, the interesting thing is, they do have, all over the case, they've got little bits of steel, because I was doing some drilling, and obviously they're essentially just a big magnet, so they've picked up little bits of metal. Let's give them a 1 the outside only. Right. I will change to a Class C, for sake of argument, so you all have plenty of warning, and I'm going to assume, and I'll be honest, it is only an assumption.
Let me turn down my force feedback.
Yeah, I mean, I will quote the sim racers. What's the word? Bible, and say, when it comes to force feedback, less is more. Now, I disagree. I like to fight my steering wheel because I'm apparently a masochist, but that is what they say. I'm just going to grab a little bit of tape just so I can, so you can see better. Back in a sec. Seriously, I'm not going anywhere. Stay where you are. Stay. Because I have to get into the cockpit F1 style. I literally just have to climb over and walk on the seat. There's no way to elegantly get in from the sides. There's just not enough room. Okay, so I'm in a Class C. I hope you've all picked an awesome looking Class C. And I will...
let me...
essentially,
what style?
Doesn't... Oh, it's on-road. I'm just basically doing all of the missions that are reasonably close by that are new. So as you do these, you're unlocking... Because I'm pretty sure this counts as your guys' progress as well. So you guys are unlocking new missions too. I forgot to... I literally went and got the duct tape and then I completely forgot to do it. Yes, this is my life, by the way. If I go, oh, I need some fluorescent duct tape, and I went, green or orange? Went with green. Or possibly yellow. There you go. You should be able to see my cack-handed steering. I'm not sure that's a phrase you have in Finland or America, is it?
For what?
No, that's a new one.
Ham-fisted.
Ham-fisted would be a clumsy. Not clumsy. Imprecise.
Thumb in the middle of your hand.
Or
Idiom?
all fingers and thumbs, we would say. Thumb in the middle of your hand's an awesome one, but makes you sound like you're a mutant.
No, I've heard that one, but only from British stuff.
Wait, so America doesn't have all fingers and thumbs?
Well, they might, just I haven't heard it in that
How about Butterfingers?
context. Yes, that one.
Butterfinger-
That's very common in America.
But Butterfingers just means you've dropped something. That doesn't mean you're not inherently clumsy
Take the first
or
exit.
rubbish. Like, okay, so Butterfingers doesn't apply, for instance, for colouring in, whereas I could say my colouring is all cack-handed. So what would be a what would be an appropriate Americanism for that? I think.
There is Rahmakapala, which is like...
Shetty?
Yes, shitty. Okay, so I'm going to pick. So it's giving me just a completely. Give me all my cars. I am picking a 600 power Class C, and I'm assuming, and I don't know for a moment, I'm assuming that is what the AI will drive. If there's AI, I don't know if there is. Yeah, shitty is one. What's the translation of your
What
one?
class are we choosing? Sorry, Class C.
C, 600. Or thereabouts.
Oh my god.
Right.
I like pointing out my car looks
Guess
amazing.
I'm driving what you're driving.
It's amazing. It's not stock.
It's not claw.
Okay, yeah, but the steering could use some help.
No, it's good. Look, beautiful. Look at that paint job.
I turned right and I just kept going straight.
Well, it is an old car.
My car is off the ground.
Wait, are you driving a Peugeot 306? So we've got a old school Ford Deluxe, and then something else, and then someone's just in a Renault Clio 93. Yeah. Sylvia 94. Yeah, that's all right. We're all about on a par. Schalke's actually got the disadvantage, but given that he's been hammering everyone, don't think we're gonna have a worry. I look fabulous. So the what the fuck is the guy in front of me driving? Is he driving a raised up Miata? Oh my god, he's driving like a monster truck Miata. No, he isn't. What is he driving?
Why do I start in position 10?
We all start at the back.
Oh, right. Whoops.
Probably in the order we joined or something. With the Hardline event in GTA, by the way, or Deadline, whatever it's called, is there a way to do teams of like 2-on-2? Because that would be really cool. I've never done team-based light cycles. Oh, car. Yeah, this one doesn't steer
That's
I
great.
think I tried to set that.
Yeah,
but
mine
couldn't.
too. I'm at the back.
Alright, switch the keyboard. I'm going to catch up.
It does. It is four-wheel drive
A
though.
little bit miffed that I lost my place.
Too much power, not enough. Not enough. Oh my god. Right, well,
Not enough steering.
not enough grip.
Drift. It's great.
I should've
I was
stuck
drifting,
with
that was the
vehicle
problem.
I had.
I can't
That's why I
drift.
caught
That's the
up.
problem.
Yeah.
It's too much understeer, not enough oversteer.
I do have a handbrake. Okay, going on the handbrake.
Okay, okay. Yes.
Oh,
go
too much
backwards.
oversteer.
How did you do that?
What? How did I oversteer?
How did you get it to oversteer?
I used the handbrake.
Because look, I can't turn.
Handbrake. Start to turn. Handbrake on. Car starts to oversteer. Power on. Counter steer. I'm not saying it's a good plan. Just saying it is a plan. Oh
This
my god,
was
this
the worst
car.
vehicle ever.
This is. I'm so sorry. I don't think I've driven it before. I'm so far off the track.
You have to drift this thing. Oh my god. It's the only way to steer it. Otherwise, it just keeps going in a straight line.
Yeah.
Right, so I will note to self, next time I end up back at my garage with nothing to do, I will twiddle the handling of my vehicle. Or tyres. I think all I actually did to this car was I gave it four-wheel drive,
It just
I think.
feels like the front tires have zero grip at all.
I think they might be the stock ones from 1932. I say at least Max is in a 1994 Nissan Silva and has a decent chance.
Silvia?
Sylvia, sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just ramming everything.
Oh, so close. Oh my god.
Oh, fucking pile up. Get out of the way, dickhead.
That's it. Keep piling up. Keep piling up.
No, missing it.
Well, it's me, it's just
And of
wildly
course I don't
zigzagging
have
from side to side.
The ability to go backwards.
I missed a
so
checkpoint apparently. What?
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just slippy sliding
Just, yeah,
all
just
around.
hit the
Slippy
teleport
sliding
button, Max.
McGlidey.
Rewind.
Yeah,
Try.
right, I can't do that in multiplayer.
You told us
Yeah, you
to
can.
turn that off.
No, no, you can't rewind. You still get to teleport back if you miss a checkpoint, don't you?
No, it just pulls you back.
Yeah, it teleports you to the last checkpoint.
Yeah, you don't get a choice about it.
Well, it hasn't been doing that for
Oh,
me.
right, I
I've
see.
had to go manually back.
Alright.
I always go manually back.
You go
if
far
I,
enough
if
away
I
from
know.
it all.
Oh, right. Yeah, this is not a
You
good
get a
car.
point, you get like a 30-second grace period or something, and if you do just refuse, it'll chuck throw you back.
Alright, next time I'm just...
Sorry.
Oh
Sorry.
my god.
Sorry.
I-
I can't steer like you. We're just going bundling through.
No, I really can't steer at all. This car has zero steering.
Yeah, I
You
basically...
turn the wheels, it keeps going straight.
Wow.
Yeah, so what's happened is I put four-wheel drive into it, a bigger engine, and then I didn't touch the car past that, so it's still got the original tyres. So, mea culpa. But good job on the points. I wonder what we get. Like, what is 600?
200 versus
Try to
400.
brag
I don't
around
know.
the steering.
Did not finish, 5,400 points. Skills, 0. Yeah, alright. The thing is, the game has a lot of bars that fill up, and we earn a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure what a lot of it does. Look, I've earned some influence. What do you get? A horn. Brilliant. Now, one thing I do give this game a massive, massive boost over GTA is when you mod a horn, all your cars get the same horn.
How do you customize one car? I've got car mastery. That's
Go to your
nothing
garage.
do with
You have to do it. You have to do
customizing
it back
the
at your
wheels.
house.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so I'm going to do a Class A car now. Pick an A. What's the closest event?
Alright, let me go in and find an A class.
Not an A class. An A class is a very different thing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Actually, I don't know if you have
What?
when Mercedes A class cars. Not maybe they call something different over there. Mercedes A class are like tinsy, tiny little, very super posh smart cars. Oh, that reminds me actually. I spent about 5 minutes in GTA single player earlier, and I saw a smart car, and I've never seen one in multiplayer. Are they not in multiplayer or something?
I'm sorry, what?
I went into GTA single player and I saw a smart
In
car.
GTA?
Yeah, GTA 5. So a smart car, the small one, not the roadsters. And I was like, oh, cool. Pretty sure it was the Toyota badge. I didn't. It was a diamond. I forgot what they are. But which would be Mercedes actually, yeah. But I've never seen one in multiplayer at all. What's that about?
At the roundabout.
Have I just been unobservant, or are they not in it?
I'll have to look.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Never even crossed my mind there were cars in single player that didn't make it to multiplayer.
Recalculating route.
So just a reminder, Class A.
100 meters, turn left.
I pick an all-wheel drive
Turn
vehicle.
left.
I would always recommend an all-wheel drive vehicle.
In 100 meters,
just because
turn
they are
right.
better.
In 100 meters.
Hooray, my global
turn
influence
right.
has leveled. I'm now ranked 72 of global influence.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Wait. Huh? Oh, is it up in the air? Oh, right, there's a bridge. I mean, I guess Ken Block probably does quite a lot of practice with his handbrake. He doesn't just get in and start yanking on it and see how it goes. That's pretty much my tactic. I am disappointed that the only colour I can get it is a lovely anodized purple, but everything else on my rig is green. As much as I can, apart from my
You have arrived
straps.
at your destination.
Okay. So I'm just going to remind everyone, and do try and listen rather than just ask me again in 10 seconds. I am in a class 785.
Right.
I am now looking for players. I am now waiting for players. I understand they want to get the event going, but what should actually happen is you should say, yup, I'm in, and now we have about a minute of loading and cutscenes and shit. You should have this time to select your car. Like, it doesn't make any difference to the
Yes.
server, which, like, we still haven't joined or launched. You should have, guys, had all that time to select it.
What matters for generating the avatars?
Oh, this car drives nice.
The driver tars are all in the cloud. Like, if I play the game randomly, I'll see you guys driving around as driver tars. They're all based on the AI settings of other players and other crap like that.
Does that mean that some other players are exposed to your pants in their game?
I'm wearing trousers, man.
Are exposed to your pants?
Look, I'm wearing
Yeah.
trousers.
So
Look,
they are not exposed.
look, trousers. Sure. Next time I'm going to wear some tight shorts. That'll. Yeah, but these are all real players. So yeah, Forza 5 comes out next year, and that will be a next-gen game. So hopefully a lot of this stuff will work better because it's more, you know, it can rely on having more RAM. I feel very rammed. What the fuck is going on? Why is there a transit van joining into this drive? Remember, I am on your side. If your choice is don't hit the corner well or smack another player off, don't smack another player off. I don't know who spun me out then, but I've now gone from competitive to last.
Oh, shortcut.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a very long shortcut. Oh, I found a tree. Sorry.
What are you driving against, Mia? Are you driving a Holden pickup?
I'm a Bentley Continental.
Oh, okay, it's not a pickup. Oh no, well, it's Shalkrin, sorry.
Schalke's driving the Holden.
It is a Holden pickup. I want one of
Well,
those.
it's pretty brutal that errors compound.
We don't get any. We don't get utes over here at all. You get a very occasional flatbed truck, but sorry, like a bed truck, but very, very rare. Yeah, you've got a massive V8 engine and rear-wheel drive in that, Chuck. I can see you losing traction. Oh, sorry. Get over on the left, out your way.
Okay, B-Heart. Bye.
Bahart. Wow, we absolutely suck against the AI.
That happens when they're turned up because then they're tuned.
Well, no, they're only average now. Also, you're in a Bentley and they suck.
What tune are they playing?
Well,
What tune are they playing?
I don't know if you can hear that as Mia.
Ah, crap. I've shot them up by a long way.
I don't know what my button is for a horn, so sorry.
Mine's better anyway.
I keep finding trees.
Oh, swine.
Oh, bloody, this thing just does not want to steer.
Are you on the big 4x4,
It isn't
yeah?
meant for on road.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, with a four-wheel drive car and a front-wheel drive car, some of the rules change. That's where a little bit of power will actually pull you around the corner. Whereas a rear-wheel drive car, a bit of power will push you off the corner. Esmir, there's no way we were not close enough to both be on that finish line.
Yeah, even B-Heart's beating me, yeah.
No, I saw that you were in
Well,
front.
B-Heart just did something stupid, so that's fine.
Nice.
Finished.
So
That's gonna be a DNF for me.
the AI went position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we went 8, 9, 10, 11, and then B-Heart last. I noticed a lot of the driver tiles are level 1. That means they've played the game. They played the game and then never played it again. So yeah, they are representative of the players.
There's a 65 and a 43 in there, though.
Yes, but like lots of them are 1. It literally every
Well, all of them, yeah.
Yeah, every time you play the game, it more or less stores kind of your driving style and kind of how fast, and if you crash a lot, if you ram a lot, that sort of thing. And then it will build up an AI profile of you, which probably consists of about 5 numbers.
Forzathon live
Forzathon,
begins in
yep.
4 minutes.
Okay, let's get to the Forzathon. Where is it? Wait, hold on. Filter.
I have to load in first.
No, I have to filter. Okay.
Do you all have to get there?
Yours not
yeah, it's not brave. We've got 4 minutes this time.
Oh, okay.
No, not purchase treasure map.
I mean, I get to...
For some reason, my option of
South, east.
it's near the first house.
You got spinners, Esmir. You got
Say
spinners on the wheels.
Oh man, that's 10 kilometers away.
Very nice.
Okay, I didn't know.
Oh, it's just down the motorway. Okay, I'm gonna switch car then. Oh, let's take this one. This was alright.
Shortcut.
Yeah, so get on the motorway and you're good.
I took the ultimate shortcut.
You teleported.
Right, I got my 4x4, man.
I teleported.
Big,
Brick wall.
Big tree. Didn't need the mirrors, it's fine.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Incidentally, how much the background noise of this mic? Like, how loud is the steering wheel?
That's fine.
That's not bad.
Apparently, I have to go around Edinburgh Castle.
So
Not through.
players don't collide.
Other players,
Players can collide with cars, and you can collide with cars.
players not in our convoy can't
Calculating route.
collide with the snow.
Yeah, but a player outside the convoy knocked a car, and then I knocked into that car.
Oh, I'm surprised it didn't ghost out.
Directly, he crashed with me.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Shortcut. Oh! Who was that? I didn't get to see. Sorry. I was sort of smashing my way through a hedge. I could see you on the radar, but I couldn't see you in reality. And obviously not being in VR, can't glance. Oh, speed camera. 165. New personal best, which mostly means I haven't been trying, I think.
This person's name is The Smoking Pun.
I'm just seeing the names of people like my mates who I haven't seen, like my Xbox mates who I haven't seen in ages. But obviously played this game a long time ago. But when I was getting the really high speed camera times, the such to your times, Esmir, and then I'm like, right. I got a 1/10 of a mile an hour faster than you. That's it. I'm done. Next one. How long have we got less than this Forzathon? I am going flat out. I'm doing 175. So I should have chosen a faster car.
I have no idea. but everybody else is just kind of sitting, so I guess it's not started yet.
Okay, I can see the red dot on the red thing on the. Get out of the way, it's in a car! Alright, there we go. And
the roundabout.
handbrake.
Take the second exit. You have arrived early. Forzathon Live will begin soon.
Okay, you've got 1 minute. So I have time. So I don't know what this is. Is this a race or what's going on? What kind of car should I pick? How does it work? Sum up very quickly.
Various activities. It could be everybody go through the speed trap a bunch of times.
Okay.
Or everybody go launch yourselves off of a jump, and you have to meet a collective amount. So you can just keep doing it to contribute.
Ah,
or it might
interesting.
be drifting, or it could be any of the free roam activities.
I'm going to drive an MG Metro then.
Yep. The XR, was it 6XR or it was 604?
Oh no, the
Cool now.
the R6, the good one.
That's it, yeah.
The rally
Yeah, the good one.
monster. Hey, maybe I can drift after all. Maybe not.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So it's like a cooperative,
Starting in 5, 4,
cooperative like
3,
scoring event then.
Yes. Yeah.
go!
Absolutely.
Round 1 started.
You're gonna give
Get
me.
to the speed zone, okay.
Alright, follow the red
Do you see where
line.
I'm going?
Red line.
I've
Pink
got a
line.
red line, I've got blue lines. I'm still 3 kilometres out.
Oh well, do you have a pink line? Do you have a pink line as well
Nope.
as the blue? Well, it's probably just underneath it then.
I don't know.
Oh, this thing's so. I love it. $105. Oh, yeah, group progress.
Turn around
Nice.
when it is safe to
So
do
now I just need to repeat it. Yeah, this car doesn't have a good top speed. It just goes around corners well. So we just had to repeat the speed camera challenge, basically to amass as many points until we fill up that bar and then go on to the next challenge. Hey, Schalke.
Yep, exactly.
Okie dokie, I get it. So Max, have you got the pink then on the map?
Nope.
Well, do you have a blue
Blue.
one? Okay, is the
Yeah.
blue one taking you to us or?
Blue one taken to the event.
Well, yeah, but that's one we set.
That's all I've got.
Right, well, head to me, not the blue one. Although, to be fair, the blue one is
What?
kind of close.
Well, that's all I've got. Right, do I have to go to the blue one to register or start or something?
Well, I don't
Hey,
know
I'm
if-
right behind you. Ooh, hello, tree.
I don't know if you can. What does it
What's supposed to do?
at the bottom in big letters? It say group progress live, 1,463 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do.
Go through the speed zone, which is marked in
So
blue.
head to us.
Alright.
Yeah, go through the
Been through
speed.
that once already, I think.
Yeah, we'll go through it again, and then your score is then added on to the big score. I wasn't sure if you were in the event, you see, but you are. Yeah, this is not the right car. I can.
That'd be next
Oh,
event.
now I can drift in this car. Well, I can't. Okay, so now follow the
Okay,
pink
this
line off to the
Turn
drift
around
area.
when it is safe to
Things
do
I
so.
can't do. Drift. Right, but got a handbrake and a shortcut. I feel like there's a time limit, but there's not, is there? It's just simply the longer we take.
We've got 13 minutes.
Oh, okay. Right, let's see what I can do.
13 minutes to do all 3 events.
Oh, right, okay.
So we've already completed one, so we've got 13 minutes to do 2 events.
Right, well, I'm going to have to take a very short break to spend my skill points because that will give me more drift points. Come on, be quicker.
I found the red dot. What a purple dot with a pink dot. What's supposed to do now we get to it?
Okay, well, if you look at that, you'll see a red line on the map.
Yep.
Do
Oh, the
drifts.
pink one now?
No, well,
Oh,
okay,
God.
pink, sure. Do drifts within that line.
Hook it in, flick
Alright.
the back end out.
Use
ride the
53
handbrake all the way
while
through the
turning to
flags.
E-drift.
This is what I live for.
Yeah.
The Tech will lose you if you drive backwards or leave the zone. Sorry.
I can't do this for shit. Basically, start to go around the corner, tap your handbrake button. Actually, in fact, you can do it. You can do it in a straight. You can just tap it. It just says E-drift. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Have I been doing this? Is it the peach colour bit? No,
Yep.
yeah. No, it's not. It's not the peach
You
colour
have to
bit.
like
It's
enter
the-
it
It's
the
the
right
light
way.
coloured.
It's... If you're
It's light
right...
colour where you have to do drifting.
Okay, if you're right, everybody else is in the wrong zone. So I'm assuming you're wrong. Because there's an entry. Yeah, no, it's not. There's a peach coloured bit. I think that's just a normal drift zone. There's a bright magenta bit that shows the entry, and then it'll give you a blue line showing you the bit that you haven't done yet.
It says not in the event zone.
What?
Now he's...
I'm right in the middle
Only
of
me
it.
scoring points at the moment, I think.
I'll check in a second, but I think there's two drift zones touching each other, and there's one for the level and one not. One for the challenge. Yes, Shaka, I've just left the drift zone. So the peach bit is a drift zone, but has nothing to do with the Forzathon. Right, let me have a check on the map for... we'll zoom in. Yeah,
have a
Max,
good car
Max,
for
you are
this.
not in the drift zone. It's the magenta, not
Yeah, I know.
the peach. You know, you just...
Let's be on the road. Let's be on the road.
You have to be on the magenta, not the peach. They are different colours.
Yep.
So the not where
Doesn't
you
matter, as
are.
long as you just get the points.
No,
tapped-
it does
topped-
matter. It
topped
doesn't
up.
count. You have to do it within...
No, the points down the bottom there.
For fuck's
The-
sake,
the-
you
the
are...
bit- the
Okay,
pink- the
stop talking and listen. There's about a mile of drift zone. Of that drift zone, about a quarter of a mile of it is marked as the Forzathon drift area. You're in a drift zone, you're not in the drift zone. Do you see, it's a bright pink if you're not in it, and it's blue if you are.
peach coloring stands for an off-road road. It doesn't stand for a zone.
I thought that... what colour are drift areas normally then on the map? Are they not peach? I thought they were. But yeah,
No,
basically
it's
there's
just marked between
there's two markers.
with two cross lines.
My total, by the way, is
Drift
about...
zone failed apparently. What?
Yeah, you can't leave the drift zone or drive
What do you mean
backwards.
failed?
You can't go off the track too far, a little bit.
Right.
So,
I haven't
so
exactly got a car ideal for it, to be honest.
you do. Your car's awesome. Big four-wheel drive monster with big tyres. It's great.
You don't even know what handbrake is.
Yeah, I can't help you. Yeah, like so far, I
So
think.
the line is chasing me now. The line, the peach line is the light colour, whatever it's called, the dark colour is following
so
me now.
once
Is that right?
Yeah, once you've started it, then you get a cyan line, like a normal go along, follow this line. So it tries to show you to the exit.
Right. So I'm doing that wrong then, am I?
No, you just drive in from one end and drive out the other. God, I suck so much at this.
As long as I try driving it, then I don't know what's going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, just
I'm so confused.
basically, there's a. Have you got the stream up? It's pretty easy to see on the stream. Because there's a magenta bit. When you hit the magenta bit,
Yeah, I've got that bit.
when you
I've
hit
got
the
that bit.
magenta bit, it turns cyan. Then drive along the cyan.
No.
Yes. Drive along
Oh,
the
right.
cyan.
That's where we came here.
Yeah,
That's
you
taking us away from it again.
No, you basically just drive through it, and once you drive through it, you drive through it in the other direction. Or in my case, just
Yep, we just
flail
keep
around.
going through it until we build up enough points.
It would help if anyone in this.
So it took me down the end of it and then back again then?
Yes, yeah, that's what it. You go through it and you do it
I
again.
thought the blue one was taking you where to the start. I thought blue took you to the start of it.
No, the blue takes you to the waypoint, like wherever it is you're supposed to go. In this case, you're supposed to go to the other end of the drift zone, and then back
Right,
again.
is that the end of it?
Well, yeah. If there's a,
So then we go to the magenta.
there you
again.
go back to the magenta.
Then you
Yeah.
get blue. Oh, bloody
Yeah.
hell. Okay,
Yeah.
then you get blue again.
It makes this is one of those. Once you
Yeah, but
understand it,
complete.
it makes sense.
Designed is fucking
It's
shit.
it's well, blue
Oh my
always
god,
means...
I'm watching other players. They're just driving normally through it.
I'm glad I picked the right car, though. I mean, so I think I've totaled like maybe 20,000 out of the million. So 2% of that's mine.
How many points do we need?
A million. Like, I'm not
I
doing...
don't see any more points coming up.
There we go. There, you have to complete it. When you're not in it, it tells you how much we need. And then music starts.
Right,
No.
now what?
Earn
Now
score
what?
at the speed trap. Follow the magenta. Why?
Turn around.
Yes, a magenta is kind
Oh,
of...
glad I'm in the right car for that.
I'm not. My top speed is 137. Yeah, these are quite cool. I just wish it was a little bit more obvious, the colouring. Which, as I said, it makes sense once you know what it is, but doesn't make sense until. Which is obviously a very...
why don't you just fix the fucking design?
Well, blue always means follow the blue
This
line.
game has a lot
Always.
of problems like that.
Yeah, but it's
Always.
not. But it's totally. You know, it's not like intuitive. Like, you know, green would be like, go over here, green. You know, follow
Oh
the
no,
green line.
cyan
or
is...
yellow line,
Yeah, but no, the bluey cyan line is the thing the game thinks you should go and do. The magenta is more
Player
of
can
a...
set that.
A player can set that, yeah, or the game can. The magenta is a Forzathon guidance. But the weird bit is where you've got the Forzathon filling up behind you, and then the blue one filling up, like emptying in front of you. And oh my god, people are in some fast cars compared to my piece of shit.
Yep. I know I am.
But I can drift. I
Turn
can't.
around when it is safe to do so.
I'm not going to try, but I assume we can't change cars.
Oh, you can.
Oh, alright.
Actually, I've been changing cars.
Alright, we'll screw this car then. Let's go into the one, let's go into my fast car. Filtered by X. Get in car. Would I like to have it delivered to me? Yes, why not? I'm just so super rich, I just get a new car delivered to me halfway through a race. So this car, I can get to about 230 miles an hour. So 100 miles an hour on the other one. Yeah, definitely swap out to your fastest car now. And then just go through the speed trap as many times as you can.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh great, both of the poles have been hit. So, good luck finding it.
We don't need to, just keep
Oh,
driving
no.
until it tells you.
I usually try to
Oh no, the poles are only hit on your
I
screen.
usually
They're still fine on mine.
have to go off-road and aim.
Turn around.
But yeah, what you want to do is, after going through the speed trap, you need to max out your car's speed before turning around, because you need to come back at max speed. Oh, the smoking pun. I get it now, I can read it.
My car can hit 300. I'm not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can hit 200, but there's a corner just before it. And the seat does not like me
Oh
doing
no,
it.
I can't hit 300 on this. No, I can get 170, 180.
Doing about 210. But that involves gripping the seat with my arse a little bit because it's more on the bit hairy. The ride, not my
Oh,
arse.
squeaking me tight. Because your ass is hairy anyway.
All right.
Really.
Wait a second, is that double Forzathon point?
I don't know, I'm in a lot of
wait,
pain.
no, because I'm... Never mind.
God. Flat spot. Yes, I do have ABS off. Well, that's it. That's that event done. But that was pretty cool. I don't know what Forzathon points are. Oh, are there special cars to buy with Forzathon points, aren't there? Hang on, there's a board here. Right, so I didn't realise you could swap out cars. That would have definitely helped a lot. Why have I got drum and bass playing? Like, yay, but also, no, thank you. Oh, I really don't like all of these boards that aren't on the ground. I really can't be bothered to work out how to jump up and get them. I just really, no.
I'll fall down to get them.
Yeah, it's just.
Tunnel or hiding
someone this
one of these
fast in a
tunnels.
long time. You know what? You're well on your way to becoming the new speed trap hero. I've set some new ones up for you. Enjoy.
How many speed traps
Trying to
are
figure out
there
where
in
you
this
are.
game? Okay, I'm gonna go up there and then up there and up there.
A great many.
Yeah, but like every time I do some speed traps, it just unlocks like 10 more on the map.
To do so.
Ooh, Shalka, your car's nice.
In 200 meters, turn left.
I traded my Impreza for one of them. Right until the first insurance bill came through, then maybe I would change my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure to drive there.
DTG Ligma 420. Brilliant. Oh, I've just got unlocked a wheel spin.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh, what the?
Recalculating route.
Clearly, the answer to this board is to get into a really big off-roader.
Yep, 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 yep.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh, you smashed
Or to
them.
hit the trailer,
Oh,
that works.
Oh, really? Didn't think of that.
Oh, smash.
I forgot the violence is often the answer.
In 200 meters, turn
Sometimes
right.
murder solves things.
You have arrived at your destination.
But screw the drag race missions, they're just pointless. Even more so if you're on automatic gears.
Oh wow, really sturdy sheds.
Oh yes, it's like SnowRunner. There's slightly sturdy sheds, not at all sturdy sheds, and very very sturdy sheds. What did you just get? Oh my! What did you just get there, Schalke?
Get what?
On the M's, you just went through a speed trap, which is the one I'm about to go through.
It's not active for me.
Oh,
I'm not.
it's worth going through them to unlock more. Oh, I don't have lots of skill points. Because you, yeah, for that one to get gold, you need to get 265 miles an hour, which I don't have a car that does anything close to that. I don't think.
I'll have to look and see what my record is on that one.
200
I'll find out in a
meters,
second, 'cause it'll tell
turn
me.
left.
Well, assuming you're the sort of next highest person.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Oh, I'm up above the railway bridge, the motorway bridge. Oh. Oh, you're not allowed to jump from the overpass down onto the motorway. How disappointing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
But yeah, I mean,
Oh, find the board that is too narrow for me.
So I think I've had the motion share 3 weeks now. I mean, it's the second time I played Forza on it, and I'm still hugely happy with it. It is maybe not in this car because there's just too many G-forces, but overall, it's just been really good fun. So I was worried I was going to buy it and go, what a waste of money. So I have bought hardware in the past, and it's been like, this is cool, and then the next day you just can't be bothered to use it. So in this case, I am super duper pleased. The only thing is, if I ever tried to upgrade, that gets expensive. You're like, the next one up from this is about £9,000, and it's only a little bit better than this one. And then you get into the realms of motion actuators that are like £15,000 a go. Hey, 245. What's the new personal best? Go on, show me who's next in the thingy. Yep. Wait, that's only 2 stars. But yeah, I'd love to see some, hopefully Forza 5 and GTA 6 nick some ideas from each other. I think it's got a lot of good ideas for an open world, non-violent car-ish game. fast enough.
The beach is amazing.
It is. Are you in a big off-road buggy, yeah?
Nope, I'm in a BAC mono.
It's more fun in an
But
off-road buggy.
because it's raining, the sand is getting sort of wet and placing your marks things and getting all sort of strange and wet. It's weird. Very clever. Come on, get up there, get up there! Oh, damn you! So close. I need another sort of few inches of lift to get this sign.
Yeah, the BSE modder has no clearance. It's ridiculous little death trap.
But it's fast.
It is very fast. 245. 20 miles an hour more. That is not happening. Right, this is an X-Class car. It's the fastest one I could find. So, yeah, no. Okay, I need to turn the filter back on.
Oh, I get it. Now I've overcooked it. That's a hard one to judge.
A lot of them are really nasty. A lot of those ones. I see there's a bunch of easy ones, then a bunch of ones that, let's be honest, you'll end up looking up on some 12-year-old boy going, and here in this video, we're going to go over blah, 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 blah. It's like, just show me where on the map it is. Show me where to start. Done.
Oh, damn it, I landed on the roof, but not where it's not next to it.
Really? I've only done 277 through that speed trap?
There's a lot of it. I mean, speed traps are really about having the right car more than anything else. I mean, obviously, but I mean, it's... In
400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Oh, this car is not going any faster than that. What the hell? I thought I had it tuned up to 300. Alright then.
Okay, I'm just going to leave my car parked here for a second and grab a drink while Max repeatedly throws his car off a cliff. So I shall be back in a second, and hopefully Max has achieved his all-time goal of picking up a board he found. So back in a sec. Right. You can see me come back on the stream if you stare at it. Or you can just look at my seat.
I love all the clicks and bumps and clunks as Adam gets in and out of his VR rig. It's hilarious. Come on, come on. Ah, damn it, I just misplaced it there.
Maybe at some point I shall work out how to get into here in a more gainly fashion, but I've not managed it yet. Sort by. Okay, we'll do C's if that's okay with everyone.
I think I'll go sleep.
That is also acceptable. That's Z's. I will also let you know when Red Dead goes on sale or whatever. Knowing our luck, it'll be 9 o'clock or something. But I will at everyone because it is a 120 gigabyte download. So that is going to take a little while for some of the people who are more off in the sticks.
Bandwidth challenged. Got it!
What happened to me?
Took a different approach from the side.
So I don't understand. So I'm just looking right now. So I've let me go back a second. So I'm selecting Horizon. Oh, Horizon Presents. I'm sorry. I thought that said Horizon Presets. And my choices are the car I'm driving or a Fiesta ST. But what? I don't understand what it's doing. It's kind of suggesting a car, but I don't know why. Yeah, Tad will be joining us in about a week and a half.
Is it part of the seasonal thing?
Well, I know, like all of the missions we've done, it suggests to me a car. I just don't know what car it suggests and why. It's just.
Sorry, you said B class?
C. I think. No, I don't know. B. I can't check. If I pause it to check, it cancels the event.
Fuck.
What have you got?
Not the right car. You said C, so I went C. Because stupid
Dora.
fucking timer.
Hey, Dora.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button there.
Bye,
How do we join?
So I'm not in the event.
Okay,
I'll press the wrong button.
I will also leave the event then. There we go. I've left the event. Hopefully none of you are in it. So, I am in a C-Class 576. And I'm creating the event. Dora, stop looking at the mouse cursor. It's like, Father, the television. The mouse cursor.
It moves.
I don't know if you heard Esme, I felt terrible. Dora was playing with the mouse cursor, and she hit the mouse cursor, and I quickly whooshed it off the screen, and then she kept still, and then she just looked at her paw like she'd actually caught the mouse cursor, like she does when she's catching flies, and I felt so guilty. I'm like,
Nice.
oh no, I have fooled the cat. Sorry. I feel it's an unfair
God
advantage.
damn it! Did I leave it again?
No, I can't tell. It just says launching. Again. Are you sure you wish to leave this event? Because you just spent 10 minutes getting into it. Oh, well, actually, thank you for the question. I think you just says you've left the convoy. Yeah, you're not in it. Why would you want to not be in it as well? Like, with except this is, No Man's Sky. For almost everything, it makes you hold the button down. It does a little. You need to do stuff like that. Going, are you sure? Don't worry.
A little timer on it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we will uphold your honour, Esmir. Yes, I noticed Henry playing Red Dead 2 already. But yeah, we've only got Red Dead Online, so I assume we won't need to go through the 2-hour single-player tutorial. Maybe we will?
No, it's not a single-player tutorial. It's a multiplayer one.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it makes you customize your character, and then you have to go through this one sequence, and then you have to do your clothing, and then...
Can I be a black guy in a purple suit with a big purple top hat again? I hope so. So,
eventually, yes.
Awesome. Max, of all the car types, this is probably one of the most forgiving. This is a front-wheel drive. Oh, Dora is hitting the wing mirror of the car because it looks interesting. No, she's hitting the speedo. That's what she's hitting. But yeah, front-wheel drive is the most forgiving. You can put the power down during the corner. It won't understeer any more than it would have anyway. And you can, you put the power down quite aggressively in these.
You're telling me. Well.
But they're not very fast, so. These are about I think they're 360, the top-end Civics, 360 horsepower, so a reasonable amount of horsepower, but you can't put it all down. Like, you will just wheel spin. I used to drive a Volkswagen Scirocco Type R, 280 80 horsepower front-wheel drive, and basically I would just pull away from like red lights with just like smoke pouring out the tyres because it had so little grip. Because obviously the moment you accelerate, all the weight comes off the front wheels. So I felt like a right chav racer, but it was just the car not being sensible. Jesus, the AI are
I wasn't aware it was there.
giving me quite a wallop. It's very odd, by the way, in this camera view, which is the only camera view I can really use on a steering wheel, I can't really see people behind me. I have to use the camera view where I can see 2 steering wheels. I can't see my rear view mirror either. You think they would have moved it? Like, it just renders it where it should be in the car, which is all well and good, but it's not on the screen. Can you drift a front-wheel drive car?
Trying to.
Don't drift a front-wheel drive car. I'd like to practice, so I mean, this is something I do want to be able to do, is to drift a car, and obviously practicing on a computer game is much easier than practicing in real life. It's a skill that I would like, and I simply don't have. And I have been to some drift events, and I've never had a go. I've driven around the track, but I wasn't trying drifting in the Impreza because that ain't going to happen.
Not just running up in a, what do they call it, a speed trap. They're stones.
I try not to practice the speed trap challenges in real life either. Done it once, it's good enough. I think I got.
What do they call it though? It's not. It's a speed trap, isn't it?
A road safety camera.
No.
What's
if you were
that?
coming down a hill and your brakes failed, you go off to a speed trap.
No, they're escape lane, is it?
That's in America.
I think it's an escape lane in the UK. I'm not sure what else I would call it.
I've never seen it labelled as an escape lane.
In America, we call them runaway ramps.
Yeah, I think I would call it an escape lane. Because you're talking about the down a hill, there's an uphill with the gravel on it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I call that an escape lane. It's not called a speed
Okay.
trap because that is.
Snatch fourth.
Yeah, because you've got a gravel trap, which is obviously it is a gravel trap.
That's it, gravel trap. Yeah.
But
yeah,
a gravel trap is also like gravel outside a corner on a racetrack. You know, gravel trap is just there to catch you. So it is a gravel trap as well, but that's a specialised type of gravel trap. There's some great videos online of trucks hitting them. It's like usually there's smoke or fire pouring off the brakes at that point before they decide
Got an order here for one fully
they're going
restored
to plough it up.
64 GT40.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, my
this may not
GT40's
be-
done.
Which leaves us with the 12 best road racers at the festival, all
What?
competing to be
Kira
crowned
is
the
talking.
new road racing champion at Horizon. This
I don't have to listen,
is the
Kira.
Colossus.
You can't make
Are
me
you
listen
ready?
to you. I wasn't listening. So you guys haven't? Have you done the Halo event, Esmia?
What do you mean?
100 meters.
If you rejoin the
no,
convoy, I will do the Halo event, which is so cool. It really is cool. So obviously it's a Halo tie-in. At some point, we should also just take a 5-minute break back to the garage and buy some new toys. I assume you've all got a whole bunch of money now after tonight's shenanigans. And remember, keep changing cars, earn your perks, spend your perks, and you'll get lots of wheel spins doing that. And the first perks you get are the easy ones. Nope, can't do it. I'm gonna have to watch some chavvy fucking YouTube video on how to drift, aren't I? I did watch a very good guide on wheeling, actually. Braking, compressing the front forks, popping the clutch, and I have tried. Now, the old adage is you can wheelie anything on any bike. So but you can wheelie a scooter. There's one guy, and very memorably, he wheelied a Triumph Rocket 3. Triumph Rocket 3 is a motorbike with a 2.4 litre engine. They are ridiculous, and they wheelie those ones. And I have tried to wheelie my cruiser, and it just won't do it. It's just too long. Now I know it can be done, but I can't do it. But I did watch all the videos on the internet. Very, very nice professional racer. teaching you about, say, brake, compressor forks, pop the clutch, all that. Same thing with drifting. It's just a lot of practice, you know, getting the feel about when the car is holding the road or losing it. It might also be I would need the upgrade to the motion simulator for yaw, because that is the motion that, you know, you can tell when a car is drifting. It's the yaw.
Turn right.
You won't need to choose a vehicle for this one because you don't have a choice.
200 meters. You will arrive at your destination.
Well, I guess you could choose another vehicle, but don't.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now you say I've arrived at my destination, love, but I don't see it. No. Ah, there it is. Now this one's going to be... If you are just listening to the stream but not watching, this one might be worth watching, because I seem to recall it's quite bumpy. Am I secured? Okay, co-op. My convoy. I will choose the
I found
car.
a sign, but I don't know where the sign is.
It's usually inside something, sometimes it's under a bridge, all sorts of places.
This is inside of... Oh, maybe it's underneath the house. X to join, A to join. So press X and then A and then X to get out again.
But don't press one more button or then you won't be in it. It's awful.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's
it's alright as long as you don't try and engage your brain to do anything. You just do exactly what it tells you and then you sit there going, I'm not pressing anything, I'm just waiting. Allocating session, joining event. So the people who write the software for my thing, that say I pay a subscription for the feature I have an issue with, he's linked me to some sort of weird tool to intercept the joystick and add dead zones, and I'm like, just write it in the fucking software. Like, you're intercepting the numbers, just lop off the end ones. That's it. So you're on the Warthog, yeah? Got Master Chief walking around.
Yeah. Presume that's a skin you can get.
I don't know. See the halo in the background? The ring?
Nope.
It was in the background.
It's just I'm just getting zooming right at the front of the vehicle. So
yeah, but behind it was the ring.
Yeah, it zoomed in too quick for me to pick it up.
Oh, I didn't see.
Ah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now we can see the ring world, yeah.
Now I see it.
This is Kilo Actual. Cortana, do you read me?
Oh, these are great. These sort of...
Cortana to Kilo Actual. Perfect timing. We're all done here and
I'm a bit disappointed I'm in internal view because they do look cool in external.
Whoa! A boarding pickup! Sorry, Cortana. I gotta shake these bogies.
Affirmative, Kilo Actual.
Bogies.
I'll scan for a new LZ. Chief,
Oh god,
bogies!
I can just see sky. There we go.
Cortana, what is this place?
I don't know. Looks like a fortification of some
Trying to
kind,
set
but
up-
it hasn't been used in centuries.
Is that a Spartan? We're gonna make it home after all.
Okay, new LZ found. We don't have long.
Oh.
This ring is gonna go nuclear in 3 minutes, and we do not want to be
Sorry.
here when
No, it's
it
alright.
does.
I just didn't want you to slow down that
Hey,
much.
Keep your head down. 2 of us in here now. Marines,
I
I've
didn't
added
realize
coordinates
that
to
that
your
wall
nav.
was going to
there
be
for
so
evac in 3
solid.
minutes.
Yeah, holograms are solid.
Roger that, Cortana. Hoorah!
Look at these ancient dwellings.
Clearly.
It almost looks like something lives here.
Just go straight up here. We've got a
I
better
love the way
chance
the
of
fences
avoiding
are rebuilt
those
because
banshees
Max is too
off-road.
far ahead of us.
I don't even know how he did it.
Whoa, banshees! Look out!
Banshees inbound. Try and lose them through those trees.
This thing's got great handling and very forgiving.
Alert! Banshees, fast and low.
Banshee! Save us, Chief!
This one's not throwing me around as much as I was
This
expecting
is
it though.
Cortana
It's
to
good.
all air support units. I'm sending
I guess
you
that's what you get for driving an
coordinates
off-road
LZ,
vehicle
requesting
off-road,
immediate evac.
rather than trying to drive a
Repeat,
Ferrari
all
off-road.
air support units to the
Not so nice.
LZ.
Cortana, I'm getting a green from 3, 4, make that 5 Pelicans.
Sheep.
En route to the LZ. You and the Marines had better be there soon.
It's like there's a magic sheep.
That's because otherwise they
follow you through there.
they'd have
I'll be on the other
a
side.
game with violence in it, and
That's
you get different
not the most
rating.
reassuring choice of words.
Oh man, there's shit all over the windscreen. I can't see anything. There we go.
This cave is not a
Sheep is
natural
fucking
formation.
retarded.
Yeah, but running sheep over in a game is definitely going to give you a different rating. You're,
I don't want to run sheep over. I want sheep, deer, I want to run them all over. Why not?
well, because it wrecks your car. It'll absolutely destroy your car.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, you've got damage turned off.
Bashing
Yeah.
cars and...
Good to see you,
Yeah.
pilot.
Oh, I mean, this
I did
game's
not
got
want to
it's
reach
got
that
sim
LZ
damage. You
without
want to turn it on? It's got proper damage,
Yeah.
and you get a whole lot more money for completing it with the sim damage. Maybe I need to get a little bit. Oh, bollocks! Missed the checkpoint.
I'd have thought about another game for a 200th episode, by the way.
Well, we have it sorted now, but go for it.
Alright. TA.
Yeah, the problem with those ones is they don't
Cortana to
make
all
for
units,
great
the LZ is right
footage,
ahead. We have 30
and
seconds before the
it's
wings
not
start
like you can pick it up
You
and
need
just.
someone streaming it who isn't you, basically, commenting, running commentary on it, sort of thing.
Well, the other thing is like it's me who's not going to have a hope in hell. Just be going, I don't know what I'm going to do. There's too
No,
much of a
right.
skill differential between people who've played it and people who haven't played it. Whereas a first-person shooter is a first-person
15
shooter. You know,
seconds, Chief.
you're better at it, but you're not going to be to the
10,
point where the other person's
9,
going,
8,
what do I even do?
7,
You know, point the
6,
gun and you shoot it.
5,
So yeah, like,
4,
anyone can pick up
3,
GTA and have a
2,
go.
1. We're not gonna make it. Pilot, this would be a very good time to leave.
Whoa. Good job, Max. But no, I think that's quite a good idea.
So I screwed up right at the end there.
And I think
crashed into a rock.
assuming it's a good game, which I don't know, I've never played it, it should be quite fun because we can more or less, like we've all popped round our mate's house with a bunch of board games to play. I think it's an excellent idea, and I want to
Flux is fairly quick.
take 60% of the credit. Well, I mean, I'm curious to see how it all goes. I really don't know. I don't know how many of us will join. Hopefully we get a full. Well, we'll probably get more than 8, knowing us. There is an achievement for having 8 people though, so we'll immediately all get that, I'm sure.
Well, Age of 7 Wonders is only 4-player. I think Flux is fairly flexible.
Yeah, because it depends how many people we've got. So we've got 5, 6, 7, or 8 people. 4-player games aren't going to work.
Yeah.
I'm curious how cards against you. Like, are we actually going to have to put the cards? I mean, I'm going to have to arrange my room a little bit so I don't end up punching something. But we should get our new headsets
it comes with a
first.
table that.
Right. So I'm going to say this to you, Max, now, and I will say it to you several more times. Okay? If and when we do Tabletop Simulator in VR, right? This is really important. The table is not there. Do not rest on the table. Do not put your weight on the table. Do not put your controllers on the table. Do not lean on the table. Do not sit on the table. These are all things I have done before. Sometimes I catch myself in time. But yeah, I've done it before. You just put the controllers down and they just smash on the ground. You're like, oh yeah, there's no actual table there. Which, I mean,
unless you make the table be there.
Yeah, and then you're risking smacking your hand into a table you didn't realise was quite where you thought. Now the thing is, when I say that to you, I know your reaction, Max, which is, don't be stupid, I know there's no table there. Once you've been in VR for an hour, you completely forget that's not real. You totally forget that isn't something you can put your weight on. So it's something you have to really consciously not do. Especially in a tabletop simulator where you might actually be popping your weight. And if you want to lean over and move something, you will...
move pieces and that.
Yeah, so I've seen it before because my nephew did it. He was playing VR Dino Duo, and what he did is he
fell over.
Well, yeah, but he put one hand. He reached out with his right hand with a serving tray, and he put his left hand on the table, and then put his weight on his left hand, which was just hovering in the air, expecting to put his hand on a table that wasn't there. That's what will happen. You'll go to lean on something, and your brain doesn't. You don't put your hand out going, does the thing exist? The thing exists. Excellent. Transfer weight. Esme, you appear to have just disappeared out of our convoy again, because I don't know why.
God damn it.
But yeah, I think everyone apart from Shauka, and Tad should be in VR, so it should be quite cool. And as far as I know, it supports non-VR. I've never tried it. I've literally not run it.
Yeah.
It's asking me if I want to leave the convoy.
Yes.
I do that.
It definitely doesn't. It definitely does support non-VR because I've played quite a few games in non-VR. Oh, point is it's not VR specific.
400 meters. Turn left.
So basically, it's just a 2D thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the games are pretty flat in terms of their design and that. So.
Oh yeah, I mean it'd be like playing at a table. I mean, of all the games where
I used to go to a pub night every Tuesday night to go play board games in a pub.
In a real pub or in a virtual pub?
In a real pub.
Yeah. No, yeah, I used to do that with Dan. So we used to go
beer
to
and snacks. And...
Yeah, no, they did the most fantastic snacks as well. And they bring it to your table while you play board games, and they'd say, "Please don't eat the greasy food and touch the board games." And we're like, "Yeah, we know."
Well, we never had that option, but I think we spilt a couple of pints or two. You know. So it works. Pint on the floor. You know.
Despite your name not being on the list, Esme, you did leave the convoy. So please rejoin the convoy that you weren't in.
Working on it.
You have rejoined the convoy.
Having to wait for it to finish.
Yeah, Tab, please do. I mean, this is our 200th episode. We should chat about things. Chat about how. Okay, so apparently I'm in the same thing. I'm in a Civic Type R. It is a C-Class 576. I still don't understand why all of the events tonight have been versus drivatars nearly. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just picking new on-road events.
I thought that was by design.
No.
But your choice.
Civic Type R?
Civic Type R, yeah.
576.
576. Not horsepower, that would be silly. But yeah, more the merrier. Oh, up to 8, and at that point, well, you just have to watch the stream. But yeah, still need to do. I think find a little bit of spare time to do a quick video on, like a video with footage and recording and talking and editing, on the Motion platform, like a little walk around, and about the motion sickness. Because I was a guy. You know, I'm on a couple of gaming groups, little ones with mates, and one of them said, "Oh, you know, think about getting Squadrons are any good in VR?" So I said, "Oh, you know, it's a bit vomiting," and I'm like, "I've got a solution for that. If you've got enough, not much room. Honestly, you don't need much room. But I mean, I guess it does become a dedicated space rather than something I can use."
With the 600s.
It's a Vauxhall Corsa. It's shit. The deadliest bunny. You spelled it wrong. That's the deadliest bunny. Duck Senpai. Is he Carl, King of Ducks?
No, Howard.
He wasn't the King of Ducks, he was just a duck. Carl is the King of Ducks, see.
Oh.
I like Howard Duck, by the way. I don't care what anyone
Wasn't
says.
Howard also an alien?
Well,
well,
he was a duck. He was an alien duck.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh.
I really, really, really like Howard the Duck. I genuinely, non-ironically, absolutely love that film. I had the most massive crush on Leah Thompson.
So did I.
It got completely slated. I don't really know why. It's where George Lucas, though, he thought that was going to be his legacy, wouldn't be Howard the Duck, the first Marvel film, first live-action Marvel film, that film. And I mean, it's an odd film, and the people are like, who's this film at? It's got Leah Thompson being sexy, and it's got breasts on a duck, and I'm like, it's aimed at 14-year-old boys, who at the time, I was like, this is the best film ever. There's boobs, and the lady's in a short skirt, and smut, yeah. Brilliant. But yeah, I really love the film. The soundtrack is fantastic, the special effects are some of the best stop motion ever done. It was right before we started to move to CGI, and it is, Lucas always pushed the visual boundaries, and this film is no different. and it's genuinely one of my favourite films. And I love the soundtrack. I love all the jokes. I even like the extended edition where Jennings sticks his tongue in the cigarette lighter. But it's one of those. It's like Nickelback. I'm sure there are an awful lot of Nickelback fans who think they are a great band. I'm sure they are a great band. I don't think I've ever heard them, but everyone hates Nickelback. Like, you know, that's the joke. Everyone hates Nickelback. I don't know why, but same thing with Harold the Duck. I don't think a lot of people...
Because all their songs sound the same.
Well, yeah, but same with Linkin Park.
It was good sound until it was overplayed.
Isn't it a bit like saying, oh, who's that old band? They do that same thing too.
Linkin Park.
Do the same thing to an old... no, much older. Status Quo. And you use 5 chords or something.
Yes, well, 5 chords the whole song, yeah.
Every single song they had 5 chords there. So then latest album's called the 6th chord or something.
That's more than some bands.
Sorry for you guys, because
that's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Yeah, you guys will.
They made a career out of playing just 5 chords though.
Well, yeah, I mean,
like 50 years.
To be fair, 5 chords, that doesn't mean anything.
You learned.
The melody's different. On top of it, all their songs don't sound the same.
Yeah.
You know, it's
oh yeah.
There is a great YouTube video, and these people do a medley of about 50 songs in 2 minutes, all with the same 4 chords. And I can't remember what the video's called, but there aren't that many chord changes you can do that don't sound stupid. So, lots of bands. I mean, you've got 4-bar blues, which is the same chord structure. Like nearly every blues song's. Every blues song has that exact progression. All of them, like pretty much all the ones in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. Just literally, it's called 4-bar blues. And yet, but the songs are obviously completely different. It's just they all follow that chord progression. Apologise for my singing. I sung and then all went wrong. Wow, you guys suck. What were you doing?
I smashed into a couple of things.
Well, don't do that. Was it a deer and a sheep?
I wish. No, there's a telephone box and a wall or something. A couple of walls. My tactic to get around the AI was unsuccessful this time.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of that. I said, break a little earlier to the corner than you think you should, and then you'll come out the corner.
It was yellow, so I didn't think I needed to brake at all.
If it's yellow, you should let off the accelerator. No, don't accelerate or brake.
I thought yellow was give it the beans all the way around the corner.
What I've done is I've put mine on braking only. So if I don't see anything, I go faster. Yeah, if you can see it, more or less, let off the accelerator. Don't brake. Braking will make it worse.
I didn't know that was an option.
Turn around.
Yeah, it's a slightly better because it doesn't show you the approach to corners. It shows you how you should take the corner. So yeah, braking only. I don't know. So if we were playing a circuit-based game, I would definitely have braking line off. But that is where you learn the circuits over and over and over and over again. And in this game, the chance of you actually learning any of this stuff is like, you've got to be joking. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles of this stuff. I quite like the Forzathon, by the way. I don't know what we spend Forzathon points on, though. Shoes or is there a special Forzathon shop, or do we unlock cars at certain? I mean, I've never even bothered. Sometimes the message pops up, but I'm always like, yeah, I'm busy.
I'll have to look.
So tomorrow, then, we're just going to get drunk in a bar and then do bounties. I hope we can rob a train. My horse should be called Silver.
Oh, bloody hell, I was supposed to get down the side of there.
Yeah, this is why I stopped doing the hard wars. I only do the fast travel wars. I don't even bother with the other ones.
This is a fast travel board, I think.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's got a lightning
bolt.
bolt.
Oh, it's very slim.
Hold
on, I need to get something very slim.
I won't.
Slim.
Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you've done that. Yeah, you're Robin Reliant.
Which was made by a company called
Robin? No, it wasn't. If you've got the Mayor's Manx, the Mini Cooper...
The Reliant.
It is by Reliant,
Reliant Super Van.
I think I've heard that on it sideways a few times. I've got to squeeze between a building and a house.
Filter.
I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to do that apart from just
The
jam it in at full beams.
You've got the Rom Reliant, though?
No, I haven't. No.
I'm sure you do, because we all got one.
It's not... Right, I must have done something then, because I don't have it. I've got my filter on it, mightn't it?
Oh yeah, turn your filter onto D, because all the D cards are small. The smallest one in the game is the P50.
Filter.
The Peel P50 is the smallest one. Rom Reliant is very small. Mini Cooper, Mayor's Manx.
How do I clear the filter?
Just select filter and
sort,
then
sort by manufacturer.
Yeah, if you just choose car class
and
D,
filter by...
just choose car class D. There's very few cars.
No cars. There are no cars available for the selections you have selected.
You don't have any Ds. Wait, you didn't? But we all got an
Apparently not.
Abarth. And oh, okay.
Apparently not me.
Apparently not.
Okay, so we'll reset. Come back out, and then. Oh, I don't understand. Was it throwing something away?
Don't know. Oh. Should we do another Forzathon? Because what about to start?
I just want to get this.
No, that's all right. We should have plenty of time. I should really sort out.
All over the bodies.
How do I favourite a car? Select. Add to favourites. Right, that will help.
I wonder if you have to go flying to hit and get between those two buildings. Fall down.
Honestly, with a lot of them, I've just looked at them going.
Is it up slight ramp?
Yeah. Basically, when I decide I'm going to do that one, I'm just going to look it up. So I've just done the easy ones. So
I'm the smash it with some scenery or something.
I'm the only one that has to get to the Forzathon in time, isn't it? You guys don't have to get there at all, I don't think. I enter the group into it. Is that right?
Sounds right.
I really need to watch some of the stream back, by the way. I'm curious if it looks half as violent as it feels. I can't tell what's violent and what's not.
Meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Perfect cornering. Look at that. Didn't hit anything. That wall.
Oh, this tree refuses to get out of the way, doesn't it? It's a fucking everywhere. I smashed the tree down, it's like just staying there, refusing to despawn now.
Smash it harder.
There's some rubbish that won't despawn either. I think I might be able to drive in and despawn.
How do you turn off the 180-degree steering?
On my steering wheel, I press, because I've got the model down from you. I press select R3 and upper gear, flappy paddle, at the same time. And there's a massive clunk. I don't know if it's the same shortcut for you. But essentially, it's the very bottom left button, the right hand second lowest button, and the right hand flappy paddle. This thing is awesome. Yeah. I skidded all the way through the Forzathon, bubbling out the other side by quite a distance.
What?
It's alright.
Still start points, right?
Oh no, wait, no, well, yes, but we've got 90 seconds for it starts anyway.
Come on, this is. I really do need a D class. How do I get that crappy car? It's just too damn narrow.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, next time you're at home, buy a Robin Reliant.
Yeah, can I quick trip for not much money?
Really? How much have you got?
I don't know. I need to try and find it first. Fast travel. Oh, okay, it's cheap enough.
It's 10 grand if you've not. How much was it? Do you know?
Trouble is now I don't need it. That's the thing. So now I've lost where I'm going to be going.
Oh no, but I mean, once you own the vehicle, you can then obviously do it whenever.
If I can remember where it was, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
coming up, so it must be.
But yeah, oh yeah. Once you've been near a board, it just shows up on your map.
Forza Shopfund Shop.
Oh,
there's a shop here called Forzathon Shop. Spend Forzathon points. Yeah.
But obviously, I can't do that from anywhere apart from at my garage. That'd be stupid.
Yes, I've got 70, and everything is Epic Horn 75, Super Wheel Spin 150, Rare Car 350, Legendary Car 600. Oh, it's a 540. Yeah, very nice.
Forzathon Live, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Round 1 started!
Oops.
Get to the chopper!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Dust gas.
I know, you should have a pink line on the map now. Esme, is it just us three doing it, by the way? Because that ain't gonna happen, is it?
Which is mean narrow, the Bath or the...
The Bath is narrow. The Mini's very cheap though, so I would probably go with that.
Alright.
The Mini's cheap and it's alright. I mean, the Bath is very cheap, small, the Reliant, but these are all cheap cars. I mean, each of those is maybe a race's worth of repurchase.
Where the hell's the Austin?
You might not have it unlocked.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It's Leyland, isn't it?
186.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
The Austin's not a very narrow car though. That's your. Also, do check your messages because you do get sent free cars and money every so often.
I have recently.
197.
Turn around
214.
when it is safe to do so.
214. That's crazy. Must try harder. Is it just us doing it? Is it literally just us three?
I think it is.
Oh man, how come the last one was...
I don't know if it adjusts based on how many people are engaged in it, but
I hope so.
I think it does.
221.8.
I have to pay for the fucking thing.
For what? Pay for what,
I'm
sorry?
trying to buy it. It's like you can buy it with money. The vehicle.
What vehicle?
The Trident 965 Peel.
That's a barn car. So you can buy it, or you have to wait for the barn fund to come up. Basically, they're hoping that you're going to get impatient and give them real money for a lot of these things.
Yeah. I might be right.
This car doesn't do 230. It might do. Only in a very long straight.
Turn around when
There
it
it
is
goes.
safe to do so.
Wow, they've got a lot of fires in there, haven't they?
Yeah, Max, we're going to do this challenge, but I think we're going to need you for the next one.
Very nice.
Like, this one is very tight.
What car should I bring?
Well, currently, we're about to finish this challenge, and then depends what the next challenge is. I'll let you know. Do you have the Metro? The Metro R64?
R6, no.
No, okay. 224.
Turn around.
Oh my god, the
safe to do so.
rig kicks you around like anything in this car. Okay, we only need a little bit. There we go. Oh, skills.
Turn around when it is safe.
Okay, yeah, it's another drift one then. So something rear wheel
It
drive.
might be air.
Oh, no, it said get to the drift something in the top left. So what car are you in,
Drift
Esmea?
skills around a ring. the Mosler 900.
I have a Mosler.
Some
It's not
free
modded.
car that you got.
Yeah, I've got a stock Mosler. God, this car is bad shit. Alright, just drift around the roundabout. Earn drift skills, okay. Oh yeah. I think it has rebalanced it, because we've just got 6. Oh, look at that! Come on. Wait. Okay, we've got 11, yeah.
What's wrong with that car?
12. I did such a good drift the first time, I haven't been able to reproduce it. See, 80 miles an hour is a very, very fast. You do not drift at 80, drift at like 30 odd. God, Max, you're not in America. Go around the roundabout the right way. Damn it, I hit a tree. Lost my number. What is that number at the bottom then? 29 what? It's not points, is it?
Number of successful.
It's drift skills.
Oh, okay. So as soon as you got one, just cancel it and do another one. Oh, I got great E-drift, awesome E-drift. Drift, burnout, great burnout, great steel chain, E-drift. Slammed into a wall. That one probably not so much. What's that Middle East thing they do where they sort of pendulum up and down the road? I've got the name of it. That would be a good tactic to use.
No idea.
I don't remember the name of it. Basically, it's terrifying. Just do it on the motorway. Just literally drifting the car left, right, left, right, left, right, down, well, across 3 lanes in the middle of traffic. It's awesome and very stupid all at the same time. At least this game is making you practice your drift. Normally, I don't bother. Mostly because it's hard. It's a shame at the end it doesn't show you what your contribution was towards this, though. Actually, it's probably best it doesn't. It's me at 99%, me 1%.
Me 0.5 2.
Essentially, you can get up to 40 or 50 miles an hour while steering around the roundabout, and then just tap the e-brake. And as soon as the car starts to let go, steer in the direction. Now try and cancel the drift as quickly as you can.
Round 2.
Yay! Oh no, another one.
Round 3.
Okay.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh, found an immovable object. For fuck's sake.
A drift zone? Oh my god. Come on.
Yeah, I think it has.
Shortcut.
Yeah, I think it has scaled it for being less people. Yeah, I tried to take a shortcut, but this is not the sort of car that does shortcuts.
Yeah, no, it's this way, is it? Oh,
Oh,
I
fly.
missed the drift zone.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm now.
Off-road too much. Oh my
Oh.
god. That is a long one. Oh, the fuck is that? Stonehenge?
it's a hinge.
Oh, right. Yes.
Right, now I've got a blue line.
So
It's a speed camera one.
behind me I have a rigger, which is an IKEA thing, and it's pretty much a thing for hanging clothes on. And half of it's got these little boxes that hang from it with boxes. Dora likes to sleep on the boxes. Dora jumped on the half that doesn't have anything, so she's just holding onto a pole, going, I appear to be stuck, father. So I grabbed her and popped her up, and then she's like, let's fight! Like, whoa. drift. See, I can begin a drift. It's continuing the drift that I struggle with. Dora, what the fuck?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What?
The amount of points that we need is ridiculous. I don't think that is scaled.
The first two can't have not been scaled. It would have been so easy with 30 people.
Drift zone failed.
Yeah, you can't leave the drift zone. Or drive backwards, I think the guy said.
Oh, this time. This is whispering on.
They do whitter a lot. Okay. What did I say that was? It was a... Oh, possibly the... Quattro four-wheel drive. What's it called? Metro? Metro.
6.5 full.
Yes.
Probably, yeah, L6.
Yes, this is a light car, rear-wheel drive, lots of power, but not too much power.
I want him.
not 6 or 4. You didn't. Yeah.
No, but nobody else one of those. So.
No, these were amazing rally cars. My hand is hurting, by the way, from yanking the steering wheel around. I'm having to really fight it. I'm just not that good at drifting. I'm relying on someone much better than me getting all the points. Actually, I got 13,000 points, but I'm not really sure how. I think a lot of the trick is just making sure you don't fail the zones, so you have something to bank.
Oh, we're seeing that little bit. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so once you understand it, it's obvious.
More skids in the back of it.
Yeah, once you understand it, it's obvious, but it's understanding it's the hard point. Right.
Yeah.
So what you should say, drift is generally quite a slow thing. Like I said, not 80 miles an hour, 30.
Yeah.
Does feel, yeah.
Maybe one at about 30, 40. No, nothing faster than that.
Yeah, you're probably
down
doing
an A-road, back road, many years ago.
Oh, right.
I nearly shit myself. It was probably... I had a full car at the time. The next time I tried it, I actually crashed, so...
Was that a front or a rear-wheel drive car?
There we go. That was a front-wheel drive car.
Now, there's
both Cavaliers.
Yeah, there's your problem. You can't drift a front-wheel drive car. You can just understeer.
Well, you know, I was going around the roads where the car was going where I wanted it to go, fortunately, the first time, so that's good, really. Second time, I was only one person up,
So, how come we're in our own private session, which is nice and all, calm, but not very... I kind of assumed it would have conglomerated sessions to fill this up. This road is not wide enough for me to... I can put it sideways a lot, but I think you can also build up your skill multiplier by hitting things during your drift. I think as long as there's a drift in it... Wait, can I just do one drift and then just smack through all these poles?
Well, in order to smack through the poles, you got to get off the road, and it only counts if you're on the road.
It seems to be quite generous on that. Yes, it does. I've got 26,000. So yeah, I did a drift, then I bonked into a lot of poles, getting a nice... Because then you get a bunch of different multipliers. It would help if I got...
That don't count for the points.
Yeah, it does. I just got 26,000.
The only way that it counts for the points.
Well, no, because I got 4,700 points right now, and I have not done any close to 4,700 points worth of drift skills. Yeah, there, wreckage 1.2, sideswipe 1,000, great drift, burnout, awesome drift, 2,000 times 1.8. Now I have, yeah, earned about 4,000 points.
But the number you should be looking at is the one at the bottom.
Yes, but my number at the bottom went up by the number at the top. As long as there's an E-drift within your skill chain, it seems to be fine. As long as you don't go too far off like I just did, which I completely lost it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to do this somehow, but I just can't react quickly enough to do this. I mean, I've seen real drift drivers. I mean, they're so quick. And then there's the one they had on the Grand Tour. He's got no arms, and he does it all with his feet. Like literally, he controls the car's steering wheel with his feet, and he can do it. So I feel I should be able to. But the moment this car stops drifting, it's that. Then again, oh, hold on, I've just realised. Let me just finish this drift thing a sec. I do actually have the Hoonigan. Maybe I should be using that. That drifts even when we don't want it to. Who makes the Hoonigan? Mazda. And it's geared correctly for it as well. Oh my god, yeah, this just really wants to drift, Mike. Yeah, what a... I think we actually did admirably. We got 500,000 points. Oh, we got points though, so that's good.
Oh.
This car is just absolutely mental though. It's completely designed for drifting, not anything else. And it takes a long time to change gear, which is what you want. You want a car to sort of sit at a speed. Because in reality, you don't use an automatic gearbox, you use a manual one. And you just keep it in third. You don't change up. Or second, or whatever. Yeah, your car's drift tap scores are increased by 250%. Your car's e-drift scores are increased by 10%. Because it's a drift car. So therefore, it gets you more useful... things towards that sort of mission. Yeah, they're quite cool, those missions. We don't have any practice at drifting, and I can't just sort of pick it up and go, hey, I'm suddenly good at drifting, because I ain't. Well, let's give it one more mission and then bedtime.
I need to go to bed. I've got work in the morning.
Okay. Well, then I'll do one without you. I'll just
wet my son up before he wets himself.
Okay. Favorites. What are you driving, Esmir? Oh, it appears to be you appear to be driving an airplane with no wings.
That's pretty much it, yeah. Oh, well, I'm going to take a nice leisurely drive up to this next mission, and we'll do that one, and then bed. So yeah, for those who are still, I don't know, this thing, I never know who's watching. I know Taz watching. I have no idea who else is watching the stream. Do feel free to say hi, by the way, whoever you are. Also, Esme, I noticed other people in our session now, so I don't know why it was just us doing it. Because the other people didn't care.
I guess so. You know what you need on that car? Some wings.
Some wings, yeah.
But have you noticed?
This thing is
I've
wingless airplane.
I've just driven onto the. I'm good. Just driving my car. That guy there, it's called.
So much air in this thing.
He was called James Bong. I've not seen that one before. Just look down at the. Yeah, there's loads of people in this session. I don't believe that none of them decided to join. I don't know. No, I'm very curious to see what... I didn't play any of the previous Forza Horizons. All I knew is that they were open world racing games. So I'm very curious to see what they come up with 5. And I'm very curious to see if it's got the same sort of just absolutely insane selection of cars. I mean, that's one thing that really blows me away. It's huge selection. It's very British. You know, things like the Sierra 4x4 and the Ford Escort Cosworth and that Volvo and very European, should we say. So I really like that. It's not just all American cars. Something you can drive the Ford Transit van, things like that. I think that's great. So hopefully they continue that for Forza 5, and I think it's out in October. But it's going to be an Xbox Series X game, so it should look much better. Hopefully it's got VR. We'll see. We also have got Forza 7, which we haven't even run. That's on the Game Pass as well. That's much more like Live for Speed or Project Cars or R-Factor. It's much more serious, which is fine in itself, but I much prefer like razzing around in a Sierra, like a Ford XR2, than like a Le Mans car or something. You know, a car that I can actually relate to. And you know, I wanted as a young lad an XR2i.
Everybody wanted an XR2i.
Yeah, well, my neighbour had one in Cadbury's purple. It was fantastic. I'm sure they were crap. I say, my we had an XR3i, and they were awful. I think they had it's either 87 or 103 horsepower. Absolutely atrocious car. Really poor. But that was the one everybody wanted. But the 4-leaf clover wheels, and it had a spoiler. I'm sure that achieved nothing at all. But yeah, there was Ford's entry into the hot hatch era was you know, retrospectively terrible. For the time, everyone was very excited about it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, a friend of mine just bought a new Golf R, and like it's heavier than the Impreza, has less power than the Impreza, but my God, would it destroy it? The computer technology is mind-boggling in it. And they're really, really good. Like, modern cars are so good. Whereas old ones are a bit rubbish. My car, obviously not.
Well.
Yeah.
I'm going for some sleep.
Alright, I will at everyone when we can get Red Dead. You're alright, you're on your fast internet.
Yeah.
Tad,
alright, to the pit.
No. Tad, if you can start downloading it about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I think most of Red Dead is 8 players. It looks like most of the activities are 8 players. Okay, I'm in a 650 B class. Well, I'm in my Impreza, which I love. I love my Impreza, and mine looks exactly like this, all apart from that says Lionel text. Mine says V Rally on it. Mine's also less dented. Apart from that, absolutely identical to this in every single sticker, every single way, everything. Oh, my wheels aren't this expensive.
Yeah, I need to fine tune my wheel. It's too sensitive right now in the game.
Are you on 90 degree or 900? 180 degree or 900 degree?
I couldn't get it to go 900 in the game.
Why
so
it's too
I
sensitive.
Manually set my wheel.
Yeah, I just press these buttons, and there's a massive
the wheel
clunk
to match what the game was doing.
Yeah. The game itself only animates the wheel to 90 degrees. Don't know why. So even if you steer further, your character will only steer 90 degrees and stop, but there is more steering. But yeah, if you have the wheel on,
I wasn't feeling
90.
anything.
Yeah, it does. I mean, the best way to put it on external view and watch the wheels of the car. But yeah, there's an advanced option for lots of stuff to fiddle. Oh, is it Imprezas versus Audis? I'm on the inside. Oh, and the outside apparently, sorry.
Sorry.
In front of me is Dark Rex 41YT. In front of him, Toyota PBT. Then OHS Longstride. And then in front of him is someone called... Oh, can't see him anymore. I think these cars are slightly faster than ours, but I think ours are better on corners. So this is the car I drive. Literally this car. And my car definitely accelerates a lot quicker than this, and brakes a lot better too. I notice this in a lot of racing games. You know, normally you don't get to drive in a racing game a car you physically drive on the road, and pretty much I've had my Impreza many years, and it's surprising how wildly off the handling models actually are. This guy's game is Polochu. So even in Project Cars, which is a much more realistic game, my lap times in my Impreza are just orders of magnitude off my lap time in the same car, on the same track, in reality, with the added incentive in reality not to die. Like, I'm way quicker in reality than I'm in Project Cars, apparently, because obviously the car in Project Cars is designed to be a low-end entry car, but it's not actually anything like it is in reality. And we've got Ferrari 355 at the arcade, which is supposed to be a simulator arcade game. And, like, seriously, the cars accelerate and brake. These are Ferrari 355s, race ones. They accelerate and brake worse than my Impreza, because it's a game, and they... Same thing of Gran Turismo, they think that crap braking and understeer means realism. Whereas obviously this Scooby is famed for oversteer. And the braking's alright though. I'm clawing my way up the pack here. We're only faster in a corner, so on the straights they're getting away. If you hit the corners well, you'll catch them up. I quite like the co-op versus driver task stuff though. It's quite there we go. Cut you up. The good thing about this is we have an incentive for no one to go, haha, whoops, I chose the Mosler. Because if you do that, a bunch of the AI will also suddenly turn up in Moslers. So it's a little bit self-balancing.
I am so far behind, and I'm not even screwing up. I don't get it.
Pass. I mean, you're in this car. You've got to make up the distance on the corners. Straights, they are catching me up, but I'm miles ahead now. Remember, it's an Impreza. It will you can not quite flat out for the corners, but you can give it plenty of welly through the corners, and it will pull very hard. It won't
Seems
oversteer.
like it's dying when I'm going in.
Did you turn the sim damage on for more score?
No.
No, okay, because that will definitely do it. But you can, because it's four-wheel drive, you can put the power down nice and early. Coming out the corners. Good job, Tad. I mean, I assume, Tad, you will get Red Dead. You will be joining us, but it will be a long and involved download for you. Handbrake's cool. I like it. Big pile of silly.
I know what my problem is. I turned on stability and traction control while trying to unfuck the way that my steering feels.
Uh-huh. That should have just let you just throw it into the corners.
Yeah, it didn't.
Oh, I quite enjoyed that. My only disappointment was we didn't have more people playing it. So it is a Game Pass game, and it supports 12 players, so it would have been nice to have got more. We'll have to persuade people. I also like that I can play a game in the motion simulator that doesn't support VR, which is actually quite nice. Ah, man, I nearly got a Pursuit Ute. But yeah, I say thank you everyone for watching. We'll be doing... The week is interesting. We've got Red Dead on tomorrow. We've got... Elite on Tuesday. And we've got tabletop simulator. I don't know. I don't actually know what we're playing. I need to find something. It has been suggested, by the way, that we just find the worst possible games we can on it, and I'm like, whilst yes, I funny think the worst possible games probably don't work. So maybe not the actual worst games. Fast travel. 1 circle? No. Square maybe. Square, yeah. Just gonna have a quick look at the cars and things I can get. But yeah, I've been enjoying Elite, and I think our VR headset should arrive in time. But I don't know if I'm going to use that VR headset on this rig or what. I'm struggling to drive the Quest 2 on this PC. I really am. And the G2 is even higher resolution. So on the Oculus Quest, to get full detail, you need to drive it at about 150% resolution scaler. Don't ask me why that's not 100. It's a complicated question and answer, but I'm currently driving it at 80% in most games, so I'm not even close to running it at actual frame rate. I'm just actual resolution. Oh, my
Now,
GT.
I couldn't make heads or tails of what it was doing out there till the mechanics told me. These things were designed and built in the UK, but the engine was from America. Did you know that? Is it learning fun?
I've also unlocked a...
They made 19 of these. Just 19, that's it. Last time one came up for auction, it went for nearly £10 million. Not a bad find for a couple of chums and a walk in the woods, eh?
DB4. But for some reason it's not loading the model. It's showing me a... like a... you know, in an EA game where you've not unlocked a character, you get like a shadow. It looks like that. It's not just not loading the model for some reason. If there was a car I wanted. Oh wow, Ford. Oh. There are so many. I mean, I've got 80 plus cars and I feel like I've achieved nothing. It's suggested the way to really earn money in this game is to bid low on cars that are they're selling them for the wrong price, and then make the money just that way. Oh man, I want that car. It's what's it called? Split van? I don't know what you call it. Split window VW camper van. It's weird because in computer games you just get stuff like those are really rare. Like the ones with the split window are super rare. Normally they're not split. But those are fairly common. But it's funny because in computer games there's just no real concept of a rare car specifically. So I want a I know what I want. I want a Plymouth Fury.
Fury, yes, Plymouth Fury.
And it has to look like Christine. That's the rules.
Oh my god.
Why do they look slightly different? Oh man, these are quite cheap. I'm looking for a cheap buyout one. There's loads. Auction ops. What did you sort of say? Button 3. I meant sort. Oh, buyout 138,000. Oh, I think so. That's about 1/6 of the price it should be. Buyout. Dumb. Silly man. There's definitely a another game in buying cheap, because I could sell that on for 600,000, no problems. They go for 600 to 800. There's any more cheap ones? Just going to check. Yeah, there's a couple of cheap ones. I'm just going to buy that just on the basis that is way underpriced, and then I will work out if I can gift it or sell it. Oh god, I'm turning into one of those people that just don't play Warcraft, they just play the auction house. I mean, I know people who do that. They'd raid with us, but they'd be online all day long.
Oh yeah.
And they spend the rest of the time at the auction house. I mean, I used to have what I would do at work at where was I? Would have been Codemasters. Yes, a bunch of people selling them at they're selling them at the low, the 138,000 buyout. It's not a sensible price. It's 600,000 to 700,000. Yeah, so what I would do is I'd spend my lunch hour. I don't remember which herb. It was a herb. I would just go and do the herb, post my herb to my my alchemist, and then I would make the speed potion, because they don't sell for that much, but you could always sell them because they were used in
oh yeah.
Whatchamacallit? That thing. I've always wanted one of these cars, and they are very, very sought after. And they're crap. Like, don't get me wrong, they're utterly terrible.
Oh, yeah.
It's just it was in
yeah.
in Christine. I haven't driven my Unimog, by the way, and I haven't driven my Scout yet. I was saying Max isn't here actually, because this is kind of what I meant about what I meant about old cars. Like, look at the front of that. So that bumper there is going to snap your leg in two, and then just get the camera to go up. Those fins there, what the fuck? They would just cut. They would just like gut you open.
Yep.
Right, so these upgrades make an audible difference. Yeah. So a friend of mine is Camaro. We went out for a drive in it, and every roundabout is just screeching horror because it's a big, heavy car. And then we went out my smart car. Did the same roundabout, probably about 30 miles an hour faster, and it's silent. Just gonna drive very carefully because I'm not strapped in. Just want to have a. Oh, look at the speed. That's the thing, they have got all of the dash right. So the Impreza dash is 99.9% perfect. The only thing they have got wrong is they should have the DCCD indicator. But I can forgive that. That's quite obscure. But this is great. But yeah, so if you can see Esme, so the steering wheel, the visual steering wheel, gets 90 degrees about the same point as my steering wheel gets 90 degrees. I can definitely give it more lock past that. So You'll see that on the stream in a second. So I'll go to 90 degrees. It's barely turning. My steering was at 90 degrees. All the way around, much more lock. But the visual lock, it just stops. And I'm assuming if I spin the camera... So that's 90 degrees. Yeah, so the wheels actually do animate. Not for all of it. Oh gosh, actually the last 180 degrees, they just don't. So my wheel goes to full lock at 270, I think. 90, another 90, 270. Yeah, so 270 degrees is all the game actually uses of my steering wheel. But the inside gives up at 90 degrees. They didn't want to animate the guy changing his hands over, I guess. The steering wheel actually says on it, it says power seen that was a big thing then back in the 1950s because it got power steering. Oh, this car sucks.
Recalculating route.
It's a bit like the DeLorean. They are shit cars. There's nothing good you can say about DeLorean other than it looks awesome. It's got awesome doors and it was in Back to the Future. Other than that, there's nothing good about it.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It's about 130 horsepower, one of the worst gearboxes ever made. Horrible suspension. Very, very heavy, very slow.
Turn right. Turn left.
It's horrible to drive.
Turn sharp left.
Look at it though.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right, well I'll just smash up my irreplaceable car and I shall wish you all good night. And we will see you all tomorrow for Red Dead 2. And yeah, we should do more steering wheel stuff. I like doing steering wheel stuff because my arms don't ache, like my wrists and stuff. It is mostly SnowRunner. It's nice and laid back. So we should do.
I like SnowRunner. It's fun.
I do. Well, the only reason we don't
It
play
likes my
SnowRunner.
steering wheel.
Actually, there's two reasons we don't play SnowRunner. One, I have to sit in this chair and play it, which is ridiculous. And two, it's only 4 players, which is just a pain. But yeah, I would like to play more SnowRunner. It looks like
4 players and like 6 people that want to play it.
Yes. Of course, there's not 8 people who want to play it. That would be fine. But yeah, the new SnowRunner, it looks like, from what Tad was saying, is we actually like have to move resources around, like for a reason, rather than just to complete a quest. So that looks, I'm assuming there are repeatable quests and stuff like that. But that's quite good because we can actually then organise, you know, just trundling back and forwards, moving stuff around. Oh, I hate to own passes. Oh, Hudson Hornet. Hot Wheels. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Hot Wheels cars. You do not have enough Horizon Backstage passes to purchase this item. Horizon Backstage passes can be earned through the festival playlist. Have we been doing the festival playlist? I don't really know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Don't think anybody knows.
But I'm really curious because there's a vehicle in there that's like, what the hell? That's so over the top. I want it.
Is it put the Hot Wheels car? Because there's a whole Hot Wheels pack.
Yeah, it's one of them, yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole Hot Wheels pack. Anyway, I will go to bed because I will just sit and play the silly game all night long. See you all tomorrow for